Welcome to the Samwelb12 Experience.
And you're watching the Samwelb12 Experience.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome in. We have an exciting night here for you of hockey. It is the Edmonton Oilers taking on the Detroit Red Wings. Oh, Triton, that was pretty quick that time. That was pretty quick. Get the freeze right out of the gate. Wow, I think that might be the fastest one you've ever had. Well, welcome in. This is a little different from us. Had to get our Go Leafs Go in there off the top, but this is going to be an epic one. Connor McDavid, Leon Draisaitl. Oh, I cannot wait to see it. So welcome in. Thank you for joining us here tonight. CeeLo, what's going on? Welcome in. Dallas coming in. How are you, Dallas? It was good to catch you on another stream earlier today. Ron, hello there. Welcome. Hayden, good to see you. Welcome. AU Triton, of course, hello. BD Gaines in the house. Francisco, hello there. Soul Search, just call me Trevor. Well, Trevor, welcome in. Thank you for being here all the way from BC. Love it. Bucks in the house. What's up, Bucks? Good to see you as well, my friend. TJ, hello there, TJ. Samantha Lowe, how's it going? A very happy birthday to Samantha Lowe. So we can get some early birthday cakes, birthday celebrations in the chat for Sam. Happy to have you here. So thanks, everyone. Aaron, what's going on? Welcome in. So here we go. Let's jump right into the lineup for tonight's game. This is going to be a good one. We are going to have a whole lot of fun tonight. So I got to do it properly. Do I have that sound here? Oh, maybe I don't. Oh, that's a shame. I thought I was going to be able to sneak it in, but I guess it didn't copy over. That's okay. Here we go. The lineup for tonight's game for the Oilers, the projected lineup. It's going to be Dylan Holloway. He's going to be with the one and only, the man, Connor McDavid. And of course, Zach Hyman. And what a season Hyman is having. He is just on fire. Raptor, what's going on? Bucks celebrating his 9-month membership. I hope it's a good game as well, my friend. That's awesome. Bucks been around for a while. Thank you so much for your membership. On the second line, Evander Kane. He is in. He's back healthy in with Leon Draisaitl and Derek Ryan. On the third line, we got Costin with RNH, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, and Matthias Janmark. Then we got Warren Fogle with Ryan McLeod and Jesse Poole-Yarvi. And then we got Road Warriors coming in, celebrating 8 months with a membership just behind Bucks. Welcome in, Road Warriors. What a rush. On the D-line for the Oilers, Darnell Nurse, Going to be in with Cody Ceci, ex-Maple Leaf Cody Ceci. Then we got Brett Kulak in with ex-Maple Leaf Tyson Barrie. And Philip Brodberg with Evan Bouchard. And projected it was supposed to be Stuart Skinner, but I just got word from my sources moments ago. Jack Campbell is actually going to be the starting goaltender tonight. So that's right, ex-Maple Leaf Jack Campbell should be getting the start. Now for the Red Wings, Tyler Bertuzzi, he's going to be in with Dylan Larkin. And we got Lucas Raymond with them as well. So Bertuzzi, Larkin, and Raymond, what a lineup. Rasmussen with Andrew Cobb and David Perron, another solid second line. We got Dominic Kubulek with Suter and Sundqvist. Oh, I like that line as well. 3 solid lines for the Red Wings. Sam, did I hear you need a nurse? I may, Dallas. Then we got Bergeron with Valino and Fabry. On the D-line, Sider and Wallman. Big Ben Sherratt with Roenick. Oli Mata with Esterelli. And starting in goal is going to be Ville Husso. So a couple of nice lineups. Really like this Detroit lineup, to be honest. But they're going to be in tough. The Wings right now are sitting 21-9. Going to look to take this one home. So while they're finishing up the anthems and getting things ready, let me know in the chat, who are your predictions for the tonight's game? Are you taking the Oilers? Are you taking the Wings? Which direction are you going? Now, for those of you that want to get into some of the greater details here, they are playing at the Little Caesars Arena located in Detroit, Michigan, with a total capacity of 20,000 people. So it is going to be a great, great game. Cool thing is the Preds own both of these teams this year. There you go. CeeLo always finds a way of bringing the Preds out. Raptor going Hronek. Hronek is awesome. Such a good player. Now, if you're new to these teams and you don't know who you should cheer for or who to watch, let me tell you, audio is choppy. All right, let me turn down and probably talk and have the gain up really high, so it's probably a little loud. Who are the players that you should be watching? Well, right now for the Edmonton Oilers, it is Zach Hyman. Hyman is the player to watch. Zach Hyman himself. He is sitting +10. He is on fire. For the Wings, it's Sider, the defenseman Sider, the player to watch. He's got 4 assists in his last 5. Lucas Raymond with 2 games in his last 5. And Andrew Cobb is a +3. Now, we all know Jack Campbell, if he is indeed going to be the starting goaltender, he has not had a great season, a great start. He had some rough games, was a little bit shaky, ending up with a 15-8 record, which isn't bad. He was able to recover, but he's given up some stinkers, which in Toronto, we know all too well. Hayden, I agree. I miss Hyman as well. All right, the anthems are done. The lights are going to come on. Let's switch over to the game screen, and we are going to get ready to rock as they're going to drop the puck. I can't wait. Anytime you have McDavid showing up, it's going to be an exciting one to play. All right, we're going to have to wait for our on-ice screen here to get refreshed. Jack Campbell is in here, and he is looking mighty fine. All right, we'll bring that back up momentarily once they get a chance to refresh. Ville Husso on the other side. 3 shutouts for Husso this season. He's had a pretty good season. Cartoons, how's it going? Welcome in. Oilers getting rid of that squeak that is the Wings. Oh, I love it. Love the healthy trash talking. So we're getting ready to get this game going. Here comes Connor McD to take the draw. Of course, if you missed it in the All-Star game, McDavid said, hey, I don't want to compete for the fastest skater. I want to go in the sharpshooting. And boy, was he really impressive, going 4 for 4. And here we go. Game is officially underway. And just like that, the Oilers win it. And they dump it in over the glass into the crowd. So as quick as this game started, it has stopped. Let's see if this has been refreshed as of yet. They get their acts together. There they go. They finally got the acts together. And we got a bunch of subscribers coming in. So thank you very much. Everybody who's new coming in and hitting that subscribe button as we're getting started here today. We got hockey and we got it for you. So let's get her going. I see this counter needs a little kick in the butt too to refresh. Here comes the Oilers working their way down into the wing zone. The Wings have to pick it up on the boards. They're going to send it around. But look who's there to pick it up. Connor McDavid is the man. We got another whistle on the offside as it comes out, and they bring it back in on the offside. So McDavid and team going to switch it up, and we're going to bring line 2 on. Now, at the All-Star game, it was pretty cool. There were some great moments. Personally, I was not a big fan of this year's event. I thought it was a little hacky, but it was pretty cool to see Sidney Crosby and Alex Ovechkin playing together. They made some pretty impressive plays, as well some great chemistry between Mitch Marner and the one and only on this. Uh-oh, here we go to Chance. That's going to shot wide. I'll finish that thought in a moment. Let's see what happens with this play. Nugent Hopkins going to play it down into the corner. Trying to bring it out as Janmark. It's going to come around. Detroit's going to steal it. They're going to pick it up and get it out, but not far as Ryan Nugent Hopkins going to pick it up. So it was Dylan Larkin. Dylan Larkin having great chemistry with Mitch Marner. And this, we already know what's going to happen here. The scoreboard, wow, they're really quick on the trigger. Let's see if this is a glitch or if this is actually going to happen. Coming all the way down, Draisaitl with the puck. Draisaitl going to get it out. Here it is. They're going to carry it and dump it in. So I don't think that's actually a goal. So I think that's just a glitch on the TV screen. Here's McDavid taking a shot. Quick save there. Husso making a strong stop. Behind the net, the Oilers have possession. The Oilers curling in front, goes wide. Draisaitl putting it back to the point. Comes across to Bouchard. He rolls it in the middle, looking for a tip there from Kane. And he can't get that tip through. There we go. Now they've corrected themselves. Oiler bringing it around. McDavid back on. Little pass. And that's going to come to Kane just outside. Going to have to regroup. Bouchard, long pass up the middle. Draisaitl going to roll this one in. Going back to pick it up is Wallman. Wallman getting it up ahead to Kabulik. Kabulik dumps it, hits the red line, dumps it down deep. The Oilers going to pick it up. It's McLeod. McLeod going to reverse that behind. Now the Oilers going back the other way. They're going to get it up and down the ice. Here comes the Oilers, 3-on-1, working in. They got a man in front. Pass comes across, and Derek Ryan couldn't put that one in. Going to put it around. Still keeping it in the zone. Desharnais coming in. So we got a few changes here from the projected lineup. Desharnais coming in, making a play. McLeod making a nice play, centering in front. That's going to be tipped out. Held in. Nice job by the Oilers. Going to throw this one in. That's going to go just wide. The Oilers putting on some nice pressure. Only one registered shot so far. Sam, how do you feel if Chychrun does come to Toronto? Hayden, I wouldn't hate that. It totally would depend on what they have to give up to bring him over. He's a great player, and I think he still has a couple years left on his contract. There's another shot from the Oilers, and Husso with a nice stop. So Fogle coming in with a nice opportunity there. So yeah, if Chychrun did get traded to Toronto, I'd be okay with that. It would totally depend, though, what they had to give up, what we had to give up in order to make that happen. So we got a face-off down deep in Detroit territory. Larkin's going to come out of the, gets waved out of the draw. Just to the right of Husso. There it is. Detroit's going to win it. They're going to bring it back behind their own net. Matto with the puck. Going to swing it around. Detroit a little slow coming out of their own zone. Going to get it ahead. Dust comes away with it. Warren Fogle, nice job. Going to get it ahead. Here comes Hyman. Hyman battling down low. Gets the puck taken away from him. The Oilers, though, able to retrieve it right back. Little cross-check from behind there into the boards. No call, and the Wings going to clear this one out. So far, only 2 registered shots on net, and they're both for the Oilers. The Wings have not been able to come close. Coming down low, here's Dylan Larkin. Larkin back to pick up the puck. He's going to play it ahead. Quick turnover there. The Wings had to regroup. Now they get it out again and chip it down the ice. All the way back. Here's Tyson Barrie. Tyson Barrie has been having an okay year so far. Going to dump this one in. Oh, I forgot to make my Tim Hortons picks. Let's make those on the fly. Detroit picking it up. Edmonton really controlling this play so far. Zelda, how's it going? What's going on? David, hello. Good to see you. I follow all Canadian teams, but unless the game, if during the preseason or regular season falls the least, I typically am a natural observer of fandom. You know what? I love watching the Oilers play and the Wings play. That's what kind of piqued my interest in calling this game today, is I'm a big fan of both these teams, and anytime they get together, it's pretty awesome. The Oilers are currently, let's say, an 8-game point streak. Valino coming in, going to take that draw. Edmonton's going to win it, bring it back. They're going to dump it in. The chase is on. Let's go in and see what we can do to make our Tim Hortons picks. Tyson Barrie keeps that one in just barely. Comes down low. Oh, there's only 2 games left to pick from. Boo. All right. Jack Eichel or Patrick Kane? Who would you take for your Tim Hortons picks? Who's going to score a goal today? Is it going to be Jack Eichel or Patrick Kane? Let's see who the chat says. Detroit has it behind their own net, looking to get it up. Detroit hasn't even been able to get into the Oilers' territory yet to get anything going. Puck comes down low behind the net. Wings finally get it in. Wings trying to set it up around Kane. All right, CeeLo saying Kane. We're going to go with Kane. Here comes Evander Kane working in. Edmonton is my second favorite team. Leafs are my number 1, but I think the Oilers have much more depth. I agree. The depth on Edmonton, I think, is superior to the depth Toronto has. And here comes McDavid. McDavid, has the puck taken off his stick. That's not something you see every day. This is going to roll down into Detroit zone. They're going to move it as the Oilers were coming up pressing. Detroit finally able to get into the Oilers territory. Walking in the high slot, taking a shot. Rebound is there. And Campbell finds a way to grab it, and he's going to cover this one up. Wow. All right, let's see. For our second pick, let's go Mason. No, I don't want to go Mason McTavish. We're going to go Frank Vetrano. Frank Vetrano, like that kid. And for our last pick, they really don't give you great choices for the third pick. CeeLo, just for you, we're going to go Matthias Ekholm of the Nashville Predators. Lock those picks in. Here comes the Wings walking out of the corner. It was Ollie Mata with a nice play, and he gets it knocked off his stick. Victoria, hello, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Kubalik going to put that one around. Detroit trying to get something set up along the sideboard. Suter, he's getting held up there. Oilers trying to get it out. They get it to the line. They cannot get it out. Detroit kept it in. The Oilers going to try again. Long pass up the middle. That misses everybody. Going to go the length of the ice, and this is going to be an icing call and come all the way back down to the Oilers zone. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here, joining us today for a little game outside of the realm of what we normally do for the Maple Leafs. But here we are with the Oilers and the Wings. So do me a favor, hit that share button and drop the link on any social media you may have. Help us get the stream out there. Down in the corner. The Oilers going to pick it up and flip it out. This one's going to come down the ice in a Detroit zone. Look out. Edmonton flying in there on the forecheck. Great play. Holloway just coming in, banging and crashing, was able to steal the puck away. Gets it over to Draisaitl, and Detroit's going to steal and get it out. Oh, they're going to regroup. CC's going to fire this one in. Back, Husso's going to stop it behind the net. He's going to play it around off the glass. CC keeps it in again. This time it's Sherratt for Detroit. Going to play it up to Larkin. Larkin gets it to the line and out. Here come the Wings. The Wings going to chip it in. The chase is on. The Wings have the puck in the corner. Bertuzzi stops, eludes one hit. Now he's going to try and get it over to Larkin. Backhander in the high slot. He's going to take a shot. Nice stop there by Campbell. Still coming in another shot and a nice stop by Campbell. Detroit finally gets a couple opportunities here today. Oilers can't get it out of their own zone. It squeaks out in front of the net. And Draisaitl's got to clean it up. He's going to pick it up and take this one down the ice. All the way down. Now, for those of you that have been following the Ryan Reynolds Wrexham soccer team, they played a tournament game in the FA Cup today, and they lost in extra time. So Wrexham goes down. They lost, and they are out. But a nice showing, Wrexham. It was an exciting game. So they're going to go to a commercial break. Jack Campbell seeing lots of shots. Lots of shots. Two shots, and they both came on that last shift. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience. Welcome in. Thanks for coming and hanging out today. We're going to have a whole bunch of fun. Brian, what's going on? Welcome to the show. We do have a big announcement coming up at Intermission. I can't even tease it. You'll just have to stick around. Make sure you're here at Intermission for the big announcement we are going to expose that we're going to let out. But for those of you who are new, letting you know you're earning points just by being here today. And with those points, you can redeem different graphics to bring them up on the screen. So something to just keep in mind to play along. There are games you can play as well. You can go on virtual heists. You can ask the Magic 8 Ball a question in the chat, or you can try and duel some of the other players for their points. So some fun ways that you can earn points and play around with other people in the chat. But thanks for being here. We really, really appreciate it. Of course, we mainly do Toronto Maple Leafs, and the Maple Leafs game is coming up on Friday. Toronto is going to be taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets. And the Blue Jackets, we know, are towards the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the points. So that the way Toronto plays, though, they tend to play down to their teams instead of driving them for an easy win. So we'll have to see which Toronto team shows up. Jacob, what's going on? Welcome in. And over Drew Sam, it would be awesome to see the Leafs and the Oilers. Oh my gosh, that would be absolutely epic. Epic to see happen. I hate to say it, I think the Oilers have a better chance of getting there than the Maple Leafs do, as much as it pains me to say that. But just knowing the path Toronto has to go through to get there is a very, very difficult one. And if we end up again with a Battle of Alberta in the playoffs, that Edmonton-Calgary matchup was absolutely extraordinary. And if that's something that happens, if those games can fit into our calendar, we'd love to do that again. All right, they're back in action. They are going strong. Little trip up there. The Edmonton was coming into the Detroit zone. Detroit trying to pick it up. They're going to chip it out. Here they come. Stopping in Detroit, trying to get it set up. They're cycling around in the corner now with the puck. Going to drop it off. Back to the point. Detroit working it around. Swinging around. Veleno with control. He's going to go around behind the net. Picked up by Fabry. Nice to see Fabry in here. What a pass! Trying to get it in the middle. Fermata coming in. Fabry has just had no luck as a player. This kid has had, he had 2 broken legs, all kinds of injuries. So nice to see Robbie Fabry getting some playing time here. Jordan, what's going on? Good evening. Jordan, the room with the view. Welcome in, Jordan. I hope you're doing all right, buddy. Theo Sam Eagle, welcome in as well. Good to see both of you here tonight. Detroit trying to play it up. Edmonton keeps stealing it, and here come the Oilers again. Stepping in over the line, pass a little too far, and Ben Sherratt going to take that puck and kind of throw his body around as well, taking Derek Ryan down. Talking about throwing some bodies around, I don't know if you saw the Ranger game last night. Ranger Calgary, Jacob Trouba was a man on a mission. Boy, he was hitting everything. Detroit coming in, top faceoff circle, pass across, could not connect. Down behind the net. Cobb couldn't get there. Oilers going to work it up. They're going to come in 2-on-2. They're going to dump it in the far side. Fogle can't get there. Ryan can't get there. The Wallman's going to pick it up and send it out. There's a high stick touch by Cobb. So the Wings are going to leave that one. Edmonton's going to go pick it up. We got 10 minutes to go through this first frame. Edmonton has it behind the net. They're kind of hanging on to it. Very low shots on net right now. Only 3 apiece. Here are the Oilers. Long pass up the middle. They're going to tip this one in. Draisaitl slowly crunching behind the net. Bertuzzi's going to get there first and play it ahead. Here comes Larkin. Dylan Larkin, little step fancy move, gets a shot on net. And he's going to follow his own rebound up into the corner. Coming around, back into the slot, over Detroit, shoots, they score! They crack the ice! Bertuzzi's going to be the recipient of the first goal in this hockey game in a beautiful little play. A couple shots, it goes in the corner. Hard work by Larkin. Larkin does all the work, got the first shot off, followed the rebound in the corner, takes out Cody Ceci, Comes over to the point, kept back into Larkin. A beauty little backhand pass to Larkin, or from Larkin across to, I didn't see who the first recipient of that was. And they made a nice pass over to Bertuzzi, and Bertuzzi just buries it. I think it was Raymond. A great pass by Raymond. Larkin to Raymond, and Bertuzzi with the finish. That was an epic, epic goal. Wow. Gator Ghost, what's going on? Welcome in. Tyler Bertuzzi. That was awesome. Bertuzzi, only his second goal of the year, and assisted by Raymond and Larkin. So Detroit, who've been outplayed most of this period, come in with the first goal. All the way down, Campbell's going to play it around. Edmonton trying to get it out of their own end. Battling on the side, Oilers kind of bump it back. Here's Cody Ceci. Ceci's going to dump it down. Same old Cody Ceci. Gator, I am fantastic, my friend. I hope you are as well. Big hit coming in as Detroit. Fabry bringing it in. He's going to be the recipient of a little hip check in the corner. Coming around back to the point, and big shot and a block. Nice block there by Costin. Detroit cycling it around, comes over to Sherratt. He's going to send it in, and this time Campbell's going to grab it and hang on to it. Bolts got destroyed yesterday. Yeah, Bucks. I tell you, the Bolts have been up and down. Really up and down. And Vasilevsky's been looking very human. You know, Vasilevsky at times has looked robotic, just lights out, that he can do everything. And he just has not looked sharp at times. So lots of big news going around. I was going to save it to talk about it at the intermission, but why not? We'll just throw it out now. As you know, going back a couple of days, the Vancouver Canucks, with a huge trade, sending Bo Horvat to the New York Islanders for Bouvier, Ratty, and a conditional first-round pick. So Bo Horvat goes to the Islanders, and because this trade was so close to the All-Star game, Horvat still goes to the All-Star game wearing the Islander jersey, but playing on the Western team. So it was a little weird. I wasn't a big fan of that. But hey, Bo Horvat goes over. And then it was just announced earlier, Bo Horvat signing a huge, huge deal. Where is that? Let me find the actual numbers for you. Bo Horvat signs an 8-year, $8.5 million contract extension. So that's right. Bo Horvat just gets traded to the Islanders, signs for 8 years, $8.5 million, which is a pretty hefty contract. A lot. I mean, Bo Horvat, he's a good player. I think he still has a lot to prove, but that's quite a lot of coin for him. Hey, TJ, what's going on? And I think it was Lou Lamoriello that came out and said the contracts are pretty much getting out of control with the length, all these 8-year deals for ridiculous amounts of money. But that's the way things are going these days. And if you want to get the good players, you got to hand over the coin. So we're going to talk a little bit more a little later about contracts and who's worth what. And I got some interesting numbers I do want to share with you. Lou was hilarious. BD, Lou is always hilarious. I'm convinced he's completely off his rocker, but he is so much fun to watch. Sarah, how's it going? I love that, Sarah. I am fantastic. It's been a day, but here we are watching some hockey, the Wings and the Oilers, and it's a good one. So much talent on these teams. Here are the Wings going to bring it in. Haul down, no call. Back to pick it up. Fogle with the puck. Going to start this one up ice. Can't get the puck across. Now the Oilers are going to backtrack it, getting it over to Bouchard. Bouchard going to send this one the length of the ice. It's going to miss everybody. And with 7:53 to go in the first period, we have an icing call. Cartoons, me too. I mean, the Kraken is a fun team to watch right now. They're certainly one of the surprise stories of the season. After what they did last year, I'm shocked they're as high up in the standings as they are, but they're a good team, and they're just getting Matty Beniers back as well. He was injured for a little bit, so he's just coming back. So I think Seattle, they're going to make a nice little run. all the way back down in the Edmonton Oilers territory. A little giveaway there. Detroit's going to pick it up. Can they capitalize? Coming through the slot. No one there to pick it up. Now here's Bertuzzi again. He's going to feed Larkin. A little quick stick intercepting that. Comes back to the point. Wallman's going to hang it in. Quick shot. Nice stop. And Edmonton's going to get it out. Yes. Oh, just barely, but it actually, I think, popped into the bench. So we're going to get a face-off just outside. So just a bad turnover there by, hey, guess who? Cody Ceci. Cody Ceci turning the puck over, not able to make a good play, and it almost cost him again. So it was Cody Ceci, a little weak play on the first goal, which led to it. So we got 7:17 to go, 6-4 the shots for Detroit. The Oilers opened up this game really controlling the play, and that has since turned. Puck going to come back. Edmonton's going to win it. They're going to clear it out, but they can't control it. The Wings with the puck, they're going to play it right back in. Picking it up is Darnell Nurse going to play it around. Nurse gets the play going. Here it comes. Is this McDavid getting through everybody? Now he's going to circle back. Drops it off. Big slapper. And a nice save there by Husso. Boy, can McDavid skate. This is going to come out. Here come the Wings. The Wings going to dump it in and chase it down. Nurse is shot 93 miles an hour. He was at a beauty feed in the Wings. Oh, my God. It comes out in front, and the Wings had it wide alone with an open net. And he fanned on the shot, and it rolled in and hit the post. And here's Zach Hyman taken heavily into the boards. Hyman coming to the net, and he just gets taken out, crashes into the end boards hard. Here's a shot coming in. Hyman in front looking for the tip. That's going to go just wide. Husso got a piece of it. Now this team is going for a change. Wow. The Oilers with two huge chances here. Proves that you need more than just 4 players to be a good team. That is for sure. Coming down. Oilers plus Hayden. The Oilers have what? 5 number 1 draft picks or something like that? It was ridiculous. They should be a better team. Oilers going to play this one off the boards. It doesn't come out. There's Kane with a nice hit. And the Oilers going to bring it out. McLeod going to stop and turn it around. He's got Kane breaking. Now he's going to feed it into the slot for Bouchard. Bouchard taking a look. Sending it over. Desharnais takes the shot. That's going to be tipped just wide. Wings have to go pick it up, but they can't. Here's the Oilers. The Oilers with possession. Now they're just skating through hits. Oilers looking much improved all of a sudden, but now they turn it over. And the Wings going to slow this one down as the Oilers were picking up the pace. Wings going to play this one back. That's right, Dallas. Go, Hockey, go. Here come the Red Wings. Going to circle around. They're going to get this one going. Up off the boards. Coming across the Wings. Working in. It's Kulak. Or sorry, not Kulak. Rasmussen. Wrong team. Rasmussen. Bringing it in. Going to pass it back to the point. Here's a shot from Mata. That's going to go just wide. Into the corner is Costin. He's going to play it up. Nugent Hopkins gets it across. Here comes the Oilers now. The Oilers working it in. Here's a quick shot and an easy stop by Husso as he's going to grab and hang on to that one. Wow. Unbelievable. Holy cow. They just came so close. Fabry with an opportunity, end-to-end action at both sides of the ice. They are looking good. McDavid can't be real. He must be CGI. It feels like that sometimes. It really does. He's so exciting to watch. He is just great. In other news, we talked about the big signing of Bo Horvat and his 8-year deal. Maybe you've heard of this gentleman before. It goes by the name of Jaromir Jagr. Well, good old Jaromir, his 51st birthday is in about a week or so. I think it's next Wednesday. Jaromir Jagr turns 51. Well, he just scored his 1,099th goal to overtake Wayne Gretzky at the top of the chart. Jaromir Jagr just broke Wayne Gretzky's record for most professional goals, 1,099. That is amazing. So Jaromir Jagr takes that record down. It only took him like 3 decades to do it, but he did it, and man, he's still going strong. What has he got? 11 points in 17 games or something like that. Jaromir Jagr, the beast, is still continuing to build his legacy. How long can he continue to play for? Jagr is just he's just crazy. He's awesome. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're just coming in and joining us, thank you for being here. My name is Sam. So happy to have you along for our call of the game, the Leafs, the Wings, and the Oilers. And it is, man, this has been the game. It's been a little slow out of the gate, but it is what we've come to expect. End-to-end action from these two teams. The Wings getting on the board first. Fabry had a chance of making it 2-0, and they just could not make it happen. Jeff, how's it going? Yager is a beast. He really, really is. And the fact that he's still playing professional hockey and getting goals is absolutely incredible. So they're just coming back from commercial break. It's a scramble draw. Wings come away with it. Wings behind the net. Going to play it ahead, trying to get it out of their own zone. They do. They're going to chip it ahead. We got 4:44 to go here in the first frame. Stick around at first intermission. We got a big announcement. Here come the Wings. They're going to pick it up again. Mata going to play it ahead. Here's Larkin trying to feed it across. Can't do it. Turned over for a moment, but the Wing is going to come back and pick it up. Thank you, new subscriber, hitting that subscribe button, putting us one sub away from 4630. So thank you very much for that. Bertuzzi trying to feed it to Larkin. Can't do it as that gets broken up. Again, Bertuzzi gets taken down. Kulak was all over him, and the officials got the arm up in the air. So the official is going to call a penalty. The Oilers going to go to the penalty box momentarily, and now they touch it up. So with 4 minutes to go, the Oilers have a penalty to kill off, and Detroit gets a chance to extend their lead. What can they do in 2 minutes or less? So it is a holding call. And sometimes, you know, when you start scrambling around, when you got a player like Bertuzzi who's making you chase, you're going to just take your hand off and grab him. And that's what Kulak did. He grabbed him, wrapped the hand around him, and now he gets to sit in the sin bin. So here we go. Detroit wins a draw back to the point. They're going to set it up right off the draw. Coming to the side of the net, back to the point. Detroit setting it up. Edmonton being really aggressive. Face-off dot, quick shot. And nice save there by Campbell, but he gives up a big, juicy rebound. Goes into the corner. Wings going to play it back to the point again. I love the aggressiveness of the Oilers here. Taffy coming in with the subscribe. Thank you so much. Putting us up to 4630 on the board. Thank you very much. And welcome to the channel. Here come the Wings. 3:20 to go. 1:20 to go in the power play. They're going to bring it into the Oilers zone. Can't get it set. The Oilers going to chip this one out, and it's going to go just up and into the Oilers bench. So they're going to drop this one again. Circus, I love the NMC. It's weird to get used to seeing it, but that's awesome. So big one-timer here from the Wings. Campbell had to be sharp. Made the initial stop, and the puck got dragged in the corner. Wings win it again. Right up the slot they shoot. Oh, was that in or the post? That looked like a post. Sider just hit the corner of the crossbar in the post. The Wings still at it. Putting it in, bobbling it back around. 1 minute to go in the power play. And it's a 2-on-1 for the Oilers. Here's Kane. Takes the shot, and Husso makes the save. And he plays it right away. Gets it ahead to Larkin. Larkin going to play this one up. Nice save there by Husso off Kane. Coming around. Wings from the faceoff dot, taking the shot. That's going to hit the outside of the post. Another post. 3 posts here for the Wings. Coming back around. Detroit is all over the Oilers right now. In the middle in the slot. And Campbell's going to grab that and hang on to it. 28 seconds to go in the power play. And the Red Wings are heating up. Wow. Yeah, TJ, it was very close on the live angle. Let's see this replay. Oh, yeah, it was clear as day that it was the post. But my gosh, so fast. And that was dead in the corner where the post and the crossbar come together. What a beautiful shot. 2 posts on that power play. 3 if you include the one moments earlier from Fabry. So the Oilers going to clear this one all the way down the ice. Wings going to try and set it up and bring it. Roenick started the rush, and he dropped it back. Here comes the Wings. Going to play it back to Fabry. It's going to be rolled in. Oilers doing a nice job picking it up. holding it there. They're just eating up time. Wings are going to steal away. 1 second left. Power play has expired. Oilers pick it up. They don't have a chance to hit the breaking winger, but the Oilers are going to slowly work it in as they're going to go for a change. Little spin around there as Ryan McLeod hangs onto the puck. Now he gets some reinforcements. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl with the puck. Going to play it back to the line. Moving around. Here's Barry. He's going to send that one at the net. That's tipped high and wide. McDavid. Little figure skating move. Cycled around. Passes it back. Little wrist shot. That's going to go just wide. Picked up side of the net. McDavid was still back at the point. He comes up. Going to force the Wings to force it. And they're going to play it up and down the ice. We got 1:20 to go here in the first period. It is 1-0 Red Wings. Here come the Wings. Cobb, he's going to bring it ahead. Andrew Cobb steps over the line. Quick shot. That hits a skate and is going to go wide to the corner. McDavid overskated it. He was moving too fast.
Last minute of play in this period.
Here come the Red Wings. They do have possession in the corner. Here come the Oilers. They have possession. It's a 4-on-3 coming the other way. Oilers going to carry it in. McDavid's going to take it all the way. Tried to drop it off there for Hyman. Could not connect. 43 seconds to go. Here come the Wings back the other way. Ice, what's going on? It's taken me a lot of work, my friend, on the layouts. A lot of work. We've gone through a lot of different variations. So we got a whistle, I think an icing call with 30 seconds left to go. Coaster Mom, what's going on? Hope you are having a great day. Hope everyone's having a great day and happy that you've joined us here this evening. 30 seconds to go. We got a face-off in the Oilers zone. Little scramble draw. The Oilers going to come away. They're going to play this up. This is going to be another icing call. Don't go anywhere. 6 seconds tick off the clock. They're going to bring it right back down and do it again. Gordon, hello there. Welcome in. Video Game Central, hello. Good to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, in 24 seconds, we're going to have a major channel announcement. So make sure to stick around. Puck waiting to be dropped. Come on, linesman. Drop the puck already. Larkin, come on. Larkin giving it to him now, saying drop the puck. Finally, he drops it. Detroit's going to come away with it back to the line for Mata. Mata's going to play this one ahead. Going to be tipped in. 15 seconds to go. Picked up, coming around. Edmonton's going to try and chip it out. Here comes Edmonton. They're going to get one last chance. Working through. A little toe drag there. Shot. That's going to be deflected into the corner. 3, 2, 1. And that's going to do it. There goes the horn. And the first period has come to an end. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hop over to our intermission studio. There we go. Here we are at Intermission Studio, and I have a breaking announcement, a huge announcement to share with you here today. We have a brand new sponsor who has come on and joining us today, and we're going to unveil it right here today, and I'm so excited to be doing it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Samwelb12 family. Our new partner, Urban Beard. Urban Beard, an amazing Canadian company based out of Toronto who sell absolutely incredible beard grooming products. So for all of you out there that have the beard, I certainly don't. But those that do, if you are looking for care products to take care of it, they have oils, soaps, lotions, you name it. The stuff, I'm going to show some stuff on another stream, probably during the Leaf stream on Friday, but they are offering us exclusively today 20% off. So if you are interested, the link is there in the chat. You can take the link directly over, use promo code Samwelb12 for 20% off, or you can scan the little barcode, scan the QR code, and that'll take you right there on your phone. Of course, that works if you're watching on a computer and you can hold up your phone and scan the QR code. So we're going to leave that up there, but very happy to announce a new partnership and a new deal with Urban Beard, Canada's best beard care company. Just to tell you a little bit about them, all of their products are made in-house. In-house, handcrafted original recipes designed by their team. All the ingredients are all natural. They're locally sourced and homemade in small batches. The oils are specifically chosen for their softening, strengthening, and antibacterial properties, which all help promote beard growth while reducing dry, flaky skin and beard itch. So it is pretty awesome. A product demonstration. I have the product right over here. There's not much to demonstrate it on, but I'll tell you, the smells, I love the smells. They're not strong, but they're just so good. So definitely check them out. We'll demo. We're gonna show off some of the product during the Leafs game on Friday, but we're gonna leave this up here, and it's perfect timing, right? Coming up to Valentine's Day. If your significant other or friend is a lengthy beard, definitely check them out. So we appreciate it. Of course, you can share a promo code around, share the link in the chat. It's the place to be. All right, let's talk some hockey. Triton is growing a beard. Maybe he could do it. There you go, Coaster Mom. That would be funny. In the first period, the Wings, they're going to take it 1-0 on a goal by Tyler Bertuzzi from Raymond and Larkin. Raymond's 18th assist, Larkin's 29th. Total shots on net, 10 for Detroit, 8 for the Oilers. Only one penalty, and the Detroit Red Wings went 0 for 1. Edmonton is leading in the face-off circle, 56% to 44%. Each team with 3 block shots, no takeaways, 3 giveaways for Detroit, only 1 for the Oilers, and they are tied 9 hits apiece. So that's not bad that these guys each have 9 hits. What place are the Sharks in the league? I can tell you that, no problem. Give me 1 second, and I will. They're right at the bottom. I shouldn't say right at the bottom. They are towards the bottom. Gator Ghost, that is like the funniest thing I've seen all day. AAU Duck Dynasty. We need somebody to make that photo. That is absolutely outstanding. So the San Jose Sharks, they're sitting 13th out of 16th in the Western Conference. If you want to look at it, if we switch this to a holistic league view, they are sitting 28th out of 32. That's where the San Jose Sharks are currently sitting. So we talked about the big Bo Horvat signing. Oh, you're very welcome. Couple other pieces of news to send your way. Dylan Gunthier, if you remember him from the World Juniors Team Canada, the Arizona Coyotes have reassigned him to the Seattle Thunderbirds of the Western Hockey League. So he is going to be moving down circus. Uncle Cy. Oh my gosh, that's outstanding. Oh my gosh, you guys. The visuals I can't get out of my head. Talking about the San Jose Sharks, the San Jose Sharks have traded defenseman Jacob Megna to the Seattle Kraken in exchange for a 4th-round pick in this upcoming year. It seems like the San Jose Sharks may have a few more moves up their sleeve and in the battle of the Bedard sweepstakes, trying to get to the bottom as quick as they can. So, talking about Chicago, Patrick Kane still doesn't know if he's going to be dealt or not towards a trade deadline. There are definitely some opportunities out there, and he gets the final say where he wants to go, but no decision made as of yet. Did you hear about Muzzin not going to play hockey again? They say, Gordon, that's probably the right the right decision. I have not heard officially. That's his call, but because of the injury, the spinal neck thing, and all his history with concussions and everything, that is the right call for him. And I hope, I hope he does it, but we'll see what the official announcement is going to be. But it's probably better for him for sure. Now with that trade and Vancouver getting rid of Bo Horvat, who was their captain, they've made an official announcement. The Vancouver Canucks are going to go with Quinn Hughes and Elias Patterson, and they're going to serve as alternate captains along JT Miller and Oliver Ekman-Larsson. So they're going to rotate wearing the A's. So between the 4 players, they're going to circulate the 3 A's, very similar to what Toronto did before they announced John Tavares as the captain. I understand doing that for this season. They'll likely then have to make a decision next season as to who's going to wear the C. And the big rumor is that it's going to be Elias Patterson. Some of the other news, we don't care about that news. Here we go. This was quite an interesting story, I thought. As we know, the Mason McTavish, Connor Bedard kind of became buddies over the summer when they were playing for Team Canada. And it was an interesting story because Anaheim, where McTavish is, they're not doing too well. They're towards the bottom of the barrel as well. Anaheim overall sitting 30th out of 32 spots. So they have some decent odds to pick up Bedard. So apparently every time Anaheim loses a game, McTavish sends Bedard a reminder text that they'll be in the running to pick him up in the upcoming draft. So I thought that was a little cute, little boyhood crush there between McTavish and Bedard, that McTavish is reminding him that they're still in the running. So that was pretty fun, nice little story. The other kind of one thing I wanted to mention, talk about big signings. Buffalo Sabres have signed Dylan Cousins to a 7-year, $49.7 million contract extension. So the average value of that is $7.1 million a season. That is a lot for Dylan Cousins. I mean, he's a good kid. He's got a lot of potential. But that's a ton of money. And again, another one of these long contracts, 7 years he is sealed up for. So that's a big contract. And it's still kind of out. Like I understand why you want to sign some of these guys to the big contracts, but I'm not convinced a guy like Dylan Cousins is worth that kind of money. Totally my my thoughts. All right, Hayden, have a good one, buddy. We'll see you again soon. So talking about who's going to be available with the trade coming up in a little while, the trade deadline coming up in a couple of weeks. Who's hot on the trade list? Well, there's a few potential prospects out there. And when I say prospects, I don't mean prospect as in rookies, but prospect as, who is on the trade bait list. That's probably a better way of putting it. Couple big names atop this list that, depending on which team you're a fan of, you will really be happy to see that they're a potential target. Of course, first and foremost, Timo Meier from the San Jose Sharks. They're available. 26 years of age. He's a restricted free agent in 23-24. He's a pretty big cap hit. I think $6 million. So not in the running for Toronto, but definitely for somebody. Now, if because he's a restricted free agent, if he can get traded and you convince the Sharks to retain some of his contract, that becomes a really nice pickup. Of course, the big one that we've been talking about already is Jacob Chychrun. And Chychrun, a defense can play left or right. He is sitting at a $4.6 million cap hit for 2 years. I think that is the number one guy. Everybody wants a defenseman, and I think that's the number one guy to go for. If I'm Toronto and I want another solid D to add, he's the guy I'm going for. That is a solid pickup. Patrick Kane, TJ says Patrick Kane. I agree. Kane is number 3 on the list. The problem with Patrick Kane, he's an unrestricted free agent, and he carries a $10.5 million contract. $10.5 million contract. So even if you can convince Chicago to retain half his salary, it's still $5.5 million, and he's a rental player. So there's no way, if you're a team like Toronto or one of these big teams that are right up against the cap, there's no way you can afford to sign another guy for a $10 million plus contract at the end of this year. Now, one of the big rumors that was going around was the Boston Bruins are interested in picking him up. So Boston, as lethal as they have been this season, all of a sudden you throw Patrick Kane potentially into that mix. Oh man, that makes Boston an even more dangerous team to play against. That would certainly be something wild. On that list, Ryan O'Reilly. So he two St. Louis Blues, actually fourth and fifth. Ryan O'Reilly and Vladimir Tarasenko both sitting on this list. Both, I think, would be great pickups for any team. I know Toronto at one point was interested in Ryan O'Reilly, and then he went ahead and broke his foot. So Ryan O'Reilly, don't know if he's going to still be on Toronto's radar. I've heard they're still interested, but of course they want to wait and see when he comes back from that foot injury what how he's going to play, and are they still going to want the same amount of money for him. Vladimir Tarasenko, on the other hand, and both these guys have a $7.5 million hit. Tarasenko, I think, is one of the most underrated players in the National Hockey League. He is such a good player, such a good talent, but he is now 31 years of age. He's making $7.5 million. That's a lot of stake for Tarasenko when the Leafs are going to have cap trouble. Well, they're already in cap trouble. Couple other names as we slide down the pick. Oh, Gator Ghost bring out the AAU dance party. Jonathan Taves is on that list. Ivan Barbashev is on that list. Luke Shen is on that list. Some other notables. Nick Bjugstad from Arizona on that list. I like Bjugstad. He's a good player. As is Gustav Nyquist from the Columbus Blue Jackets. He's good. Couple other defensemen on there. You got Gostisbehere and Klingberg, both on the trade bait board, as is Matt Dumba. And Matt Dumba is an interesting pick because he's been being shopped around for a long time. I've been hearing Matt Dumba's name mentioned as a potential landing spot for somebody, but nobody's been able to pull the trigger. Now, he is an unrestricted free agent. He's currently making $6 million at the end of this year. So he is a good rental player. Sam, do you like the new division of West versus East, or do you like the old format? In regards to the and how do you mean in cartoons and collecting is what I'm trying to say. Um, if we're talking playoffs, I prefer the old style of playoffs, right? The 1 versus 8 on the East and the 1 versus 8 on the West, and they go all the way through. I don't like this divisional setup. I really don't. It was interesting. We were calling the All-Star game on Saturday, and we listened to a little bit of the Ron MacLean interview with Gary Bettman. And Ron MacLean brought up saying that some of the players, led by Sidney Crosby, have brought up to Bettman they want to change it. They want the playoffs, Gotcha. They want the playoffs back to the old format. And I agree. I hate this new format. It sucks for a lot of these teams. And what Gary Bettman's response was, there's no problem, so there's nothing to tweak. We always love listening to the players, but right now we don't feel a need to change anything format-wise. And I got to tell you, Gary, not that you're watching, the playoffs, when it used to be 1 versus 8, were exciting. They were really exciting because you saw, yes, the better teams played the weaker teams, and it gave the stronger teams a chance to advance further. But you had those Cinderella teams that would have a big upset, and they would move away, and it would create a lot of buzz. These new format where you have the best teams playing in the first or second round, the divisional matchups. When you do that, yes, your first round and your second round is great. But then your the fourth round is the finals, but then your third round kind of sucks because usually there's a team that gets there because they just had an easy path, because the other teams eliminated the hard teams. And I really don't like it. And especially in some of our divisions, the East Coast, the East was tough, right? They were really, really tough. And if you look at how these things are going to go, Gator redeeming the Gator, if you're trying to come through the East, it's almost impossible, right? Like you have Boston, Toronto, Tampa, they're going to make it through. That's going to be one division. Then you have Carolina, New Jersey, New York Rangers. They're going to go through. And then right now you have Washington, Pittsburgh kind of on the bubble, right? The Islanders are right there, as is Buffalo, as is Florida. So those wild card teams could change. But can you imagine if you're, and let's not even say Toronto, if you're the Tampa Bay Lightning and you know your path to the Stanley Cup is going to have to go through Boston and through Toronto, right? If you're Boston, I mean, you probably don't care because they're so solid. But if you look at the other division, if you're the Rangers, and the Rangers have had a tough season, but if you're the Rangers and you're like, man, in order to move on, I got to go through New Jersey, through Carolina, and one of Pittsburgh or Washington, like those are really tough first and second rounds. And I get it. They're going to be awesome. They're going to draw a lot of ratings, but then it's going to fall off in the third round. And if you get an upset where one of the favorites goes down, if you end up with Carolina in the finals again, is that really what you want? Probably not. If you're on the West Coast, right now it's Dallas, Winnipeg, Minnesota. Those are three solid teams. I don't know how they draw ratings wise. Seattle, that would draw. A lot of people would watch that. Los Angeles, I don't think you'd have a good television viewership for that. So it's going to be interesting to see how this format is going to go. Atlantic is just too good, very unfair. It is. It's going to be crazy. Sam, the pie aim needs to be adjusted. No, Gator, it's your throw. Your throw is just off. Ladies and gentlemen, the game's about to come back. Let's flip on over to our game screen. If you're just joining us and you're just coming in, thank you for being here. We're having a lot of fun here watching this game. Second period, puck is just dropped. And thank you for those who have subscribed. We really, really appreciate it. So let's get this game going. See if the Oilers can come back. I kind of expected more from them in the first period. We'll have more news and more conversation coming up in the second frame. Here comes the Oilers working down. Pass back. Nugent Hopkins tried to feed it back across. 1 too many passes, and the Oilers couldn't capitalize on it. Fabry going to bring this in. They're going to play it around. Detroit cycling around. They got the cycle going. Here are the Wings. Passing it across. Long shot looking for the tip. That's going to skip just wide. Sider back to the point. Nice little move there. Detroit hanging on to it. Detroit really looks good from the back end up. Long pass across by Wallman. They're going to throw this towards the net, and that's going to be stopped by Campbell. We got a little pushing and shoving just in front of Campbell. The officials are signaling a couple people are going to get thrown out here. By thrown out, just over to the box. This period sponsored by Triton Duck Calls. Oh, I love it. Go Hockey, go. Oh, that's so funny. What costs 60 coins? I'm not sure. Where did you see the 60 coins? Oh, you have pie. Oh, pie costs 1,000 chips. So you have 60 chips. You're asking what costs. So any of the team redeems, if you redeem Wings or redeem Oilers, those are 25, if I recall. I loved it before when the 8th seeded team goes on to win the cup like LA did. Yeah, like that was so exciting. I mean, I watched most of the playoff games anyways, but when you saw one of those last place teams make some noise and get going, you tend to follow them because it's exciting. So we got some 4-on-4 hockey coming up here to start this second period. So it's Fabry goes off for roughing, as does Brett Kulak. Now I think the Oilers have a better 4-on-4 team. Here's McDavid, gonna pass it up. The Oilers stepping in. Bouchard playing it across ice, trying to hit Draisaitl. It hopped over his stick. Here come the Wings back down, and that's going to be stolen by Broberg. Getting ahead from his knees. Draisaitl tripped up. No call there. Sider gets it out. How did that call not get picked up? McDavid strips it away. What a play by McDavid. Gets it over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl spinning around. McDavid down low. Now he's starting to crunch up. Gets it back to the point. Nurse coming in. Passes it across. Here's Draisaitl. Draisaitl carrying it around. Now he finds a lane. Curving. Going up the middle. Gets a shot off. And that's blocked. Nice little slow play there by Draisaitl. 1 minute to go in the 4-on-4 action. Puck going to come down. Oilers going to play this one up ahead. Here's McDavid. Long pass. Going to get it up to Nurse. Nurse blows a tire in the corner. He goes down. Wings are going to come away with it. Now the Oilers spent a little bit of time in the Bahamas before the All-Star break. Here's a big shot, and Campbell's going to make the save. It was pretty funny at the All-Star game to see McDavid and Draisaitl both with a little bit of a sunburnt face. So Bouchard with a great move to get around Larkin, but they just couldn't get a shot on net, or a good quality shot on net. So I'm shocked. Draisaitl not getting the call as Seider kind of chopped him down, and he's not happy about it. So face off in the Oilers zone, just to the left of the goaltender. Puck is going to be dropped. The Oilers going to come away with it. Kane has the puck. He's going to circle around. Long pass, gets it up to Broberg. Broberg's coming in. Quick shot, and Husso's going to steer that one aside. 25 seconds now to go in the 4-on-4. The Wings have it at their own blue line. They're going to play it up. Now it gets knocked down. Edmonton trying to battle it through, but the Wings going to come away with it. Here the Wings going to put it in, and it gets knocked down by the Oilers. Kane picks it up. Kane's spinning around. He makes a nice move. Look out. Oh, tried to go between the legs. A little fancy there by Kane. The Oilers recover. Here comes Broberg again. They drop it back in the high slot. Edmonton makes a move. They shoot. They score. The Oilers tie this one up. Nice shot there. I think that was Ryan McLeod. McLeod comes in, shows some patience, cutting through the middle. Broberg did all the work. Coming in, drawing two wings over, throws it across to McLeod, who was just trailing, and outweighted Husso as he slowly moved across from his right to his left. And Husso was down early, couldn't push across, and a well-placed shot by Ryan McLeod is going to tie this one up. So there we go. So we should have, let's see if it works. Redeem Oilers. So that's what we needed to do. Here comes the Wings right back, though. The Wings cycling it around. Picking it up. Here comes 2-on-1. Edmonton walking in. Passes across. They shoot and they score again. Edmonton, just like that. There we go. This one's going to be Fogle who puts it in, picking up his 6th. What a play. The Oilers exploding here. Wow. Great play. They just exploded. Can I change this? We're going to add a new redeem. There we go. So we got a new one. I just had to rename it. Redeem McDavid. You want to celebrate McDavid? You can now do it. There we go. We'll bring that up. So just like that, Edmonton out to a 2-1 lead. Leafs, what's going on? I don't get it. Oilers come back like a piece of butter. They're just that good. TJ, send me a note. Shoot me an Instagram or an email, and we'll talk. I think we're pretty full right now, but we're always looking for good people. So send me a note, and we'll chat. So a little pushing and shoving there. We got a wave going, a virtual wave redeemed by NMC. So I'm going to count it down, and we'll get the wave hands going. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Get the wave hands going. There's Trevor bringing in the Let's Go Oilers. Hey! Get the virtual hands going, the virtual wave hands going. Now, of course, all of our channel members have access to custom emojis. You can drop in the Oilers logo. We got the Oilers logo there to celebrate their goals. But now we got a power play for the Wings, and here's the Wings coming off with a quick shot. And that stopped, and that's going to be put aside. Great save there by Campbell. Soupy with a huge stop. Coming over the corner. Wings going to play this one around. Back to the point, and that's going to come out. They missed the pass. This is going to come out, kill some time for the Wings. Husso going to come out to play it around. Here we go. Wings moving on up, minute and a half in the power play. Cycling it around. Wings going far side, top of the faceoff circle. Back to the point for Sider. Sider to Larkin. Larkin circling around. Gonna Kubalik with the one-timer. That gets stopped and knocked over. And they're going to send this all the way out and down the ice. So the Oilers get it out again. Wow. Coming close. It was Ryan who took the penalty. Derek Ryan for the Oilers. And it's stolen. Here comes Edmonton. 2-on-1 shorthanded. Coming in. McDavid to Kane. Kane. Oh, he put a beautiful move on. A backhander just missed the side of the net. Kane and McDavid working their way through, and Evander Kane just missed a shorty. Wings going to go change up. 40 seconds to go. Chris, what's going on? Chris, wow, not an Oilers fan. Chris, are you a Wings fan or are you just anti-Oilers? Campbell coming up strong. Nice to see Soupy making some nice saves. It was a little shaky earlier on. But McDavid, what a great saucer pass to Kane. Kane made a nice move, but was just in too tight and could not roll that in. Yes, a Wings fan. Nice. Who's Chris, favorite Wing player of all time? Who is your choice? 25 seconds to go. Stolen by Nurse. He's going to play it up or off the board. Stolen by the Wings. The Wings have it. Can they get something going here with 20 seconds? Back to the point. Roenick getting it back. Passes it off. Top of the face-off circle. There's the shot. That's going to hit a leg and go into the corner. Bertuzzi trying to get it back. Roenick's going to keep this one in. Cross, far side. Detroit trying to move into the corner. I think this one's going to go up and at a play. So we're going to get a face-off back inside the zone. Shanahan. Nice, good pick. Good pick. For me, it's always Stevie Y. Can't go wrong with Steve Yzerman. We can't go wrong with Shanny either, man. They were so good. Especially together, right? I Can Prep. What's going on? Welcome in. Good to see ya. So Oilers with a chance, Detroit with a chance, but we still sit here. It's a 2-1 hockey game. Oilers going to play this one around their own net. Tyson Barrie's going to pick it up, play it through the center zone. It's tipped in. Back to pick it up is Ben Sherratt, who I'm still mad Ben Sherratt signed with Detroit. I wanted him so bad in Toronto. Detroit with it, cycling around. They have possession in the Oiler territory. Comes back to the point, and this one's missed. It's going to come out. Yes, Dimitri, Connor McDavid is playing. Quick, Edmonton stole it for a second. Connor McDavid just had a great 2-on-1 shorthanded with Evander Kane, and Kane wasn't able to convert. Campbell's going to hang on to this one. We're going to get another faceoff. Got duped by the Twitter. Yeah, certainly did. Certainly did. The Twitter lies. They're going to go to another commercial break as the Edmonton Oilers have a little offensive explosion here. Ryan McLeod and Warren Fogle, the unlikely heroes for the Oilers, put them ahead 2-1. The goal, if you missed it earlier, the goal for Detroit was by Tyler Bertuzzi. But a good game. It's finally been picking up the pace. We're starting to get some shots. We're starting to get some good work by both teams. It was really slow out of the gate, but they've got things going now. Austin Matthews, welcome in. Austin, hope you're enjoying some time off and healing well. Leafs in 3, LOL, PS in 3 days. Let's see. I can't wait. In 3 days, we got, the Leafs and the Columbus Blue Jackets going to go head to head. They're actually playing back-to-back nights on Friday and Saturday. We're going to be bringing you the game Friday night So if you're around and you got nothing to do, or heck, even if you have something to do, come and hang out. And we're going to have some fun Friday for the Leafs and the Jackets. Of course, it's going to be Toronto taking on a team that had big expectations signing Johnny Gaudreau and Patrick Laine, and they just haven't been able to perform. So we expect them to be back from commercial break any moment now, and then this game will continue. But it's been a wild ride so far. This Detroit team, they were a little slow out of the gates on the season. They were able to come back nicely. Fred, how's it going? Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. And when we look at the overall standings, Detroit currently is sitting 8th in the wild card. So they are, I mean, it's funny. They're only 7 points out of the wild card, right? So anything is possible, but they have a lot of teams they have to jump over. So unlikely Detroit is going to get there. Edmonton, they are in the number 1 wild card spot over in the West, so they're looking to maintain that or even crawl up into one of the top seeded positions. Come on, linesmen again. These linesmen are really slow dropping the puck. Now they do. Detroit's going to win the draw. Back to the point. They're going to send this towards the net. Whoa, and had Campbell going the wrong way. Just trickled past the post. Columbus will squeak in a win. Remember the Coyotes. Oh, Gator. Shame on you, Gator. But you may not be wrong. In the corner, Edmonton's trying to get aggressive with the forwards for the Wings, but the Wings still with possession. Larkin with a great shot and a tough save there by the Oiler goalkeeper. But you're right, Gator. When Toronto plays the lower place teams, they have a very, very tough time showing up. And it's funny because Columbus doesn't want to win. They're in this Bedard sweepstakes. Columbus doesn't want to get points. Right? They are the bottom right now. If Columbus wins, they would jump ahead of Chicago. And they don't want that. Chicago's in Columbus battling it out for 32nd position in the league standings. Long pass, Edmonton has it. They almost go offside, so they got to pull it back and slow it down. Now they're going to tag up. Here comes the Oilers. Bouchard coming in, taking a shot. That's deflected. Oilers bringing it back to the line, putting it back around. Oilers trying to set it up. McLeod, one of the goal scorers, comes out in front. Here's a quick shot. Nice play. Wow, as Fogle comes flying in from the point, gets a shot off in the slot, and he's still being aggressive. He puts it back out in front. That gets knocked down. They hammer the good teams and lose to the big underdogs. They just want the gamblers to get their money's worth. I think that's what it's all about. So Edmonton has it back behind their own net. Here they come. The Oilers starting to move ahead now. All the way back down into the wing zone. A lot of this game right now is being played around the perimeter. They're fighting in the corners. They're battling it out. And then when they have an opportunity to come out in front, they do. Detroit's doing a good job keeping Edmonton's speed at bay. They're not giving them the open ice to just take off. We got 11:40 to go here in the second period. Stolen there. Here comes Edmonton again with a chance. Costin, but he had it knocked off his stick. Brings it back to the point. He's going to bring it around. Gets it into the slot, and that's going to hop off Tyson Barrie's stick. Here come the Wings. They're going to pick up the puck. They're going to roll this down and chase it into the corner. Ben Sherratt leading the rush. Going to bring it in. He's got 3 Oilers all over him. Tyson Barrie comes away with it, has his stick lifted, and picked it up in the corner. Detroit trying to pass it back, comes to the point. Far side. Here's a little wrister looking for the tip in front. Nobody home. They get it. Larkin plays it back to the point again. Comes across to the middle. Long shot. Wallman takes a shot, and Campbell was looking for it. He didn't see that. Into the corner. Detroit still working it around. Kubalik tried to put it in front. Can't get it. Quick shot. Where is it? There it is. Nobody saw it again. It comes over. I think Wallman takes a shot. That's going to bobble into the corner. Kubalik going to pick it up. He's got an Oiler player all over him. Looks like it's McDavid. Comes back around. They're going to play it off the boards. McDavid trying to get there. He can't get it out. Nice play by Detroit to hold it in. They got numbers now. Red Wings going to send it in the slot. And Edmonton coming back knocks it away. Detroit still with possession. Back to the point, coming around. Long shot. Doesn't get to Campbell. Hits the leg and goes to the corner. Mario Kid, what's going on? Roshan, I'm doing fantastic. How you doing? All the way down the ice, McDavid chasing this one down. Chasing it in the corner. Wallman got there first, however. Gonna play it ahead. Here's Seider. Moritz Seider. Gonna play it up. Trying to hold the line is Kulak. And the Oilers pick it up. Here's Evander Kane. Evander Kane has it for the Oilers. He's gonna roll it back around to Draisaitl. Draisaitl sending it all the way around. Cody Ceci hangs on, gets it to Kane. Kane gets checked, but he got it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to Kulak. See, they're just going around and around the circle here. Hyman gets shoved away from the front of the net. Here's a long pass. Here come the Wings. Working up the far side. Larkin sends it in front for Rasmussen. He can't get the shot off. Here's Raymond with a shot, and that's going to get knocked down. Here it comes Draisaitl. He's going to lead the rush. Gives it over to Evander Kane. Kane trying to roll it back in. Cannot do so. The Wings clear this out again. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the second period. The Wings steal it away. Gave it over for a heartbeat, and they got it back and pulled it out. Here come the Wings. The Wings seem to have all the momentum right now. Wings coming across. Shot in front. Goes just wide. Oilers going to bring this behind their own net. Wings coming in aggressively. They steal it. Here's Detroit. Look out. What a hit. Darnell Nurse. Nurse taking out Rasmussen right in the slot. What a shot. This is going to come all the way down the ice. In the corner. Puck's going to be picked up and sent around. Here they come. The Oilers. Oilers intercepted again. It's back and forth. Now here's Detroit. Partial breakaway. Coming in. Quick shot by Perron. And a nice save there by Campbell. Kick save and a beauty. And it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Here's Fogle. Fogle chip shot. And that gets blocked. Beautiful play by the Detroit defenseman. Wow. Fogle gets it back to the point. Edmonton taking a look. Coming in. They score. A tip-in. A broken play. And the Oilers score. Tipped in on the drive-by with 8:05 to go. Who actually got their stick on this one? Was it Ryan again? I think Ryan got the initial deflection, or was it Fogle? Oh my gosh, so it hit Ryan, deflected off Ryan, off Cobb, and I think it went off Fogle. So who knows where this goal is going to go. Holy pinball, Batman. So we're going to have to wait and see how it's ruled. Thank you, new subscriber, for coming in, hitting that subscribe button. We appreciate it so very much. And Roshan, my name is Sam, and welcome to the channel. So glad to have you here. And for everybody that's just coming in, thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Here on this Tuesday evening for the Oilers and the Wings. As I said, my name is Sam. This is a Samwelb12 Experience. We are a hockey-loving channel. Our next stream is going to be Friday, the Leafs and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Thank you. Another subscriber coming in. Thank you very much for hitting that button. Much appreciated. On Friday, I'm driving 6 hours to Ottawa. I'll play Edmonton with my 13 family members. I'm hoping I'm there for McDavid's 100th point. Oh, that would be awesome. Good luck there. So they're going to go to a commercial break. What a game this is shaping up to be. The Oilers running in tough. I will take this opportunity to say thank you to all of our channel members. So thank you so much, all of our channel members. We really, really appreciate your support and investment into the channel. If you want to join the squad and becoming a channel member, if you're watching on a computer, you can hit the join button by subscribe, or there's a link in the pinned message up above that will take you to the join page where you can read all the benefits of becoming a channel member. Every channel membership level gives you instant access to all the custom emojis that you can use, and of course gives you access to our in-chat gambling game where you can gamble with the points that you've been earning just by being here and hanging out. Good money. What's good? What's going on? Love that shark logo. Why is Connor McDavid not shooting? That is a very good question. We saw how accurate he was in the All-Star game, and he certainly is not bringing out his A game in terms of shooting today. He certainly is a little behind. His skating looks good. His passing is crisp, but he's definitely not taking a whole lot of shots, which is surprising, but maybe not surprising at the same time. So they're just coming back from commercial break, and we got a power play coming back as Sider takes a 2-minute penalty right at the end of the play there. So we're going to get a 5-on-4 power play, 2 minutes or less. Let's see what the Oilers can do. Maybe McDavid's going to shoot here. So it's going to win. They're going to win the draw. Edmonton, McDavid tipped it back to the point. Coming across to Nugent Hopkins, going to go down low. Bang, bang to Draisaitl. Makes the play, and a nice save, and Detroit's going to clear that out and down the ice. Wow, that was quick play. Here come the Oilers. They're going to slow this one down as they bring it forward. Here's McDavid. He's going to carry it in. Skating through two wings. Gets the puck taken off his stick. And he's going to haul down the wing player. Lucky he didn't get a call there. Detroit gets it down. So Fogle is going to get credit for that goal. Fogle gets it from Desharnais and Broberg. So I guess they've decided that McLeod did not touch it. Or sorry, that Derek Ryan did not touch it as it came through. On the sideboards, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, he gets taken down. Coming around, Rohan, I am watching it on Sportsnet here in Ontario. So Sportsnet, I think actually all the Sportsnet channels are bringing the game. So that's how I'm watching. McDavid needs to shoot and score half the team's goals. Listen, they got Hyman has been having a great season. He's got a bunch of goals this year, as does Draisaitl. So the goal scoring is being shared around, but McDavid, you're right, has the fair share of them. And here is McDavid coming into the slot, has it taken away. Back to the point, held in by Bouchard. Gives it over to Nugent-Hopkins, back to Bouchard. He's going to tee this one up. Looking for the tip from Hyman, and that's going to go just wide. Detroit's going to clear this one out, and Edmonton's going to come back and pick it up. 6 minutes to go here in the second period. Long pass is going to come in. Here comes the Oilers. McLeod going to send it around far side. Looking for possession back to the point. Bouchard again. Going to pass it over. Trying to get it across to Nurse. That's deflected just wide. Or just away. Little high glove pass there. Oilers going to turn and shoot. And that's going to go just wide. So it's called down on a glove pass. So they're going to take another commercial break. Wow. A lot of commercials here in this second period. So I will take this time to tell you a little bit about our travel partner, Cloud9 Getaways. There he is, our good friend at Cloud9 Getaways for your vacation needs. You can always reach out to Chris and check him out. He is on Instagram and YouTube as well. There's his link in the chat if you're looking to book a vacation, whether you're going to Disney, a cruise, or wherever you're going. Fabulous Las Vegas. Give him a shout. Dakota, how's it going? Let's go Oilers. Welcome in. The Oilers, boy, have they jumped out to a nice little lead here in this second period. It was a slow start for the Oilers. I was concerned. They just were not playing good hockey, and they've since then turned it around and really, really come out in this last period. So let's see if they can continue it. Let's see if they can keep Detroit on their toes. But these two teams, we knew this was going to be a great, great matchup, and very excited to see the Oilers have this one in the lead. We have just over 5 to go here in the second period, and then it's going to be time to talk some hockey news, some hockey stats. First intermission, we talked a lot about what's coming up at the trade deadline, who's available, who's on the trade bait board, and we're going to watch that as we get closer and closer to the trade deadline. Of course, once trade deadline happens, we will come out and do a full review of everything that has transpired and where people have gone. So great little play the end of this period. Sam, my favorite teams lose. Roshan, mine as well. I am a big Leaf fan. Leafs are my number one team. So here we go. Back in action here in the second period. Shots are 20-16 in favor of the Wings, but it's the Oilers who have the 3 on the board. Down behind the net, Derek Ryan. He's battling around. Tried to feed it up to Kane. Couldn't get there. Here come the Wings. Raymond going to pass it ahead. Stepping over. A little miscommunication there. Almost turned over. And Ryan was surprised when it came on his stick. He coughed it up. The Wings cycling around. Bringing it down low. Pass coming in all the way down. Larkin can't handle that. Cody Cece's going to pick it up. Cece's going to get this one out. And here come the Wings. Evander Kane picks it up. He's moving, comes in with a big shot. Husso's going to make the save. So Kane just finds the puck, shows up on a stick, and he's going to carry that one right in. That's exactly right, TJ. We do most Leaf games, so definitely come and hang out and have some fun. We are going to miss a couple Leaf games over the next couple of weeks as we're going to be on vacation, but we'll definitely be bringing you some content that you can check out and have some fun. Now, if you remember against Boston Bruins, there was the little fight. Wayne Simmonds, one punch, knocked out his opponent. We have that short. We're going to be posting that shortly. So a nice little fun moment there for Wayne Simmonds. We'll put him in the spotlight. Here comes the Oilers trying to get the pass across. They can't do it. I will say I'm impressed with Detroit and their quick sticks. They're able to really get in and break up a lot of these plays. 4.5 to go here in the second period. Detroit's bringing this one around. Oh, Roshan, you're very, very welcome. Yeah, we do Leaf streams. Definitely make sure your notification bells hit, or you can follow me as well on Instagram. And we have a Facebook group, but Instagram, I always post when we're going live. So in case you don't get the YouTube notification, you will know. And I try and schedule streams a couple days in advance as well. The Oilers have it back in their own end behind the net. Long pass. Here comes McLeod. He's going to dump and chase. Coming in, bringing it to the corner, follows it up with a little bit of a hit. Stolen by the Wings. Here come the Wings. They got 4 coming down. All the Oilers getting back, coming right out in front. Chip play, that's going to go just wide. Comes over to Evander Kane. Kane is on the move. He's got numbers with him. He's going to dump this one in. The dump and chase now going on for both teams. Kane gets in there, has it behind the net. He's got Fogle beside him. Fogle trying to get in there. Fogle, he's battling with Mata. Detroit going to continue to bring the puck around. They get it to the line. Edmonton kept it in. They're going to try the other side. Here's Mata. He's being watched by McDavid. Mata sends it around. Here come the Wings. Long pass ahead. Kabulik, he's going to step in and send this. So very different type of play. Okay, you can also call you Rosh. Okay, will do. Will do. Here's the Wings coming in, going up high, and Campbell makes a nice save, squeezing the arm shut and holding that down. With 2:56 left to go here in the second period, Edmonton still with that 3-1 lead. It is absolutely crazy how this game is being played out. They're just, the Oilers still behind in the shots, but they are creeping up in the puck possession time, and they're looking mighty fine doing it. 95 points from players 22 years or younger. It's the 4th most in the NHL. That is for the Detroit Red Wings. Sider coming in. It's dropped off. Wings going to play it up off the boards. Takes a funny hop. It's stolen by the Oilers. He's tripped up. Hyman gets tripped up. And finally, the ref gets his arm up. He's going to call a trip. We got a delayed penalty coming up to the Detroit Red Wings. There goes the goaltender. So Campbell has left the net. Edmonton with a 6-on-5 until the Wings touch the puck. Jonathan, how's it going? Welcome in, my friend. Hope you are doing well. There it is. The Red Wings are going to touch it up. So with 2:15 to go in the third, Edmonton's going to get another power play. Zach Hyman gets hauled down off his feet. And it's one of those plays. It was a little bit of a weak call, but to me, it's a makeup because they totally missed some earlier trips. So Rasmussen gets the call. So Hyman, what an excellent season he's been having. Hyman has really been performing at a high level. And I shouldn't say I'm surprised, because even when he was in Toronto, like, he was a great player, and he's looking really good here this year as well. So the officials, there's some conversation going on here. So I'm curious what are they reviewing this for an embellishment? I didn't know you could review a penalty. So I'm curious. So this is interesting. The trip, it was a weak trip. But I'm not sure what they were reviewing, unless they were reviewing to see which player it actually was. Christina G, hey, good evening. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. When do you stream? Like every day? Not every day, Roche. I do usually a couple Leaf games a week. 2, sometimes 3, depending on the week. But we will be off the next couple. We'll have other content for you, though. So Zach Hyman this year, is while the Oilers are getting going on their power play, Hyman has 26 goals, 34 assists for 60 total points. So Zach Hyman, 60 points, 13 power play goals. Pretty good. Here's Draisaitl putting it back to the point. Coming across to McDavid. McDavid reverses it to Barrie. Barrie to McDavid. McDavid not in a shooting position. Over to Barrie. Long pass across, far side, into the slot. Little tip play there. Doesn't get through to the net. Now McDavid set up on the half boards. He's with the puck. Going to start carrying it across. A pass. I don't know where he was passing that one to. It must have hit a skate or something. But that misses everyone. It's going to come all the way down the ice. Basketball Zen, what's going on? What are the chances Connor McDavid gets 2 more shots on goal before this one is over? Basketball, on a normal day, I would say extremely high. But he has not been shooting a lot. He's been passing a lot today. Bouncing it around. Nugent Hopkins back to Barrie. McDavid going down low. McDavid moving to the high slot, now coming back to the blue line. Here's a quick shot by Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. McDavid passes it off again. Draisaitl can't get the one-timer. Goes across to McDavid. McDavid taking a look. Stops McDavid. What a check. McDavid gets the puck pushed off his stick. But it's amazing. In 2 strides, McDavid gets up to full speed. He's going to step through a couple wings, and he gets taken out and knocked off his feet. 5 seconds to go in this power play. 18 seconds to go in the period. Here come the Wings with a last-ditch effort to try and score at the end of the period. Swooping it across. Coming in and they score! Detroit does it! With 9 seconds left on the board, Veleno puts the puck in as they fight off this Oiler power play. And a great little play there by Suter to take McDavid out of the play. And they bring this one all the way down the ice, and Veleno with just a nice shot A well-placed shot is going to put that one in for his 7th of the year. Beats Campbell. Wow. 9 seconds left to go. They make it a 1-goal game. So they're going to take all that momentum going into the dressing room. And there's the horn. That's going to do it. The period has come to an end. Wow. Let's go back over to the intermission studio. Of course, we still have our sponsor up here, sponsored by Urban Beard for all your beard grooming needs. 20% off. Use the promo code Samwelb12. Now, let's bring in a very special guest joining us from location. I got to find which which camera the special guest is associated to. Camera 2, camera 1, camera 2, camera 2, action. There she is. Dallas Hockey Girl,
Hey,
DHG, what's going on? How are you?
there. That's my picture. I'm all like, woohoo.
I had you
It's
zoomed in.
going good. How are you?
I am fantastic. Before we even talk hockey, I mean, we know how the trip has been. How has this week been for your
Lo-
escapades?
Lots of fun. Went to and saw Drawn to Life, the Cirque du Soleil show.
Oh,
Uh,
and how was that?
was lovely. I'm a big theater person, so and love Cirque du Soleil. Love Cirque du Soleil. Hey, Gator. Um, did had lunch at Beaches and Cream today, and
Nice.
the tally there were 7 kitchen sinks handed out
Oh my God.
while I was there because they do like the whole flashing lights and the whole big hoo ha. So 7 in like the hour and a half I was there.
Wow. And would you recommend, is that definitely something to hit up?
Beaches and cream?
Yeah.
I would. It's not fancy. Like I had tomato soup and grilled cheese. They've got burgers, other sandwiches, all the ice cream options. So depending on where you're staying, I don't mind. It's a little out of my way, but I hop on the boat to Magic Kingdom, then hop on a bus to the beach club, and I'm there. It's all good.
Nice.
But it's lots of fun.
Awesome. Oh, hang on one second. I hate to interrupt your review. Jonathan says he saw Harry Potter and the Cursed Child the other week. Jonathan,
Woo!
2 thumbs up. Was it awesome?
Yeah,
Because I
I
really
just
want to
got my
see it.
sister just got tickets for that for her and my niece. They're looking forward to it.
Not, they didn't get you a ticket?
Well, they offered, and I said no. They're doing other stuff too,
Oh, okay.
um,
I was
and
gonna say I was about to
they're
have to
going to
give
one
your
of the
sister a
Toronto.
word.
No, they invited me. They're gonna go see the Toronto Rock game because my brother's the trainer for the Toronto Rock, so we do get some tickets here and there.
Nice.
And then they were gonna go to the next day go to see the Cursed Child. But the Toronto Rock game is just too it's not like the hockey games where, like, they play music and then they stop it during the play.
Hmm.
It's the music is constant through the whole game, and it's loud, like, really loud, and I'm like, I
So
just
I'll
can't.
tell you, it was awesome. It's like
Big
an amazing
changes.
magic show mixed with Harry Potter. Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've read the book. I've read the book. I would have to read the book again to sort of remind myself the story, but, I remember reading the book. It was very cool. I think, I might go and see if I can finagle,
okay, nice. So
Hamilton.
I got the book. I
Stay
started
in
reading
Hamilton.
it. I did not like how it was written as a script. To me, it just I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
I didn't like it.
It's a little bit
Um.
different reading.
So sorry. Did you say it was your brother or brother-in-law? Brother.
My brother works for the Toronto Rock.
Brother.
Yeah,
So I used to
my
work for
brother.
the Toronto Rock back in the day. So
Oh, right on.
funny.
Now they play in Hamilton.
Very small world. Yeah. When they first started, and they were playing out of Maple Leaf Gardens for a couple seasons and then moved to ACC. So I was
Mm,
there in the garden days, Maple Leaf
yeah.
Gardens. So that was
Oh, that's
pretty
cool.
cool.
The lacrosse games are lots of fun. There's lots of action at a lacrosse game. It's just I'm getting old. It's too loud. It's too loud. It's too loud for me. But yeah, they extended the run of Hamilton in Toronto, another 4 weeks.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was checking out tickets and everything. I have to kinda see when it might work to go, but, because it was supposed to come February of 2020, and we all know what happened.
Right.
So I don't think the show ever got started. Even I think it just completely got canceled. So yeah, I have to see if I can finagle some tickets that aren't $1 million.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
The popular shows, and the ticket prices are up there for Hamilton.
They're just nutty.
But
So
theater's an
you're
expensive hobby.
you're there another couple of days?
Another couple days, yeah. Saturday, I come back Saturday.
Okay,
Yeah,
awesome,
I'll wave
awesome.
you in the air. We'll pass airplanes. Hi.
Yeah, we'll wave hi. Have you seen any celebrities being in the parks? And I don't mean our average everyday Disney streamers. Some above average, some below average. But
I've met some Disney streamers. There's a couple that I haven't met yet. That hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work out to meet. But
no
yeah, no,
A-listers.
no super famous people. No. No, I
Uh,
haven't, run it. I think they do, like, the private. I have seen. I'm assuming they're private tours because they have the cast member dressed in, like, the outfit, like, that kilty
yeah.
color, like the tartan outfit, and, looking very fancy going to the park, so I think there's some private tours. So I think that's usually what those folks do, so I think they stay pretty on the down low, so it's
I
hard to catch them.
I was curious with the All-Star game being in Florida, if any of the players, before or after were going to scooch on over and, spend some time with
I
the
wonder.
families there. Would have been interesting. Now, of course, the big news, we were one of the many people that broke it on Saturday. Next year, All-Star game in Toronto. So my question was going to be, and I was going to think of how to phrase this, and then you did the fist pump, so I had to change my question. I I was going to say, was it a good thing or a bad thing? You're obviously for it. You think it's going to be a good show?
I'm excited. It's always fun to host a big event, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work for the city, and the ticket prices will be up there, the hotel prices will be up there. So going to the event will be a thing if you're gonna go.
Yeah, and my whole thing, they've been doing the last couple years these funky events that are obviously pre-recorded outside. So like in Vegas, they did the shooting at the neon targets. In Florida, they did the golf thing, and they did shooting down the surfboards with the dunk tank, which I actually like those events. They were cheesy, but they were fun. I don't know what you come up with in Toronto because in February, is bloody cold. So there's not going to be much you're going to want to do outside unless by fluke you get a mild week. But even then, it could turn. You never know what's going to happen. So I'm curious. Oh, it looks like we lost Dallas. Um, Curious to know what Toronto's going to do when it comes to the All-Star game here. Are they going to do anything outside that is going to be a crazy event? Here we go. Let's see if Dallas is coming back in. There we go. We got you back. Um, maybe. So we
Are we
know.
back?
There we go. We got you back. We got you back.
Oh
Um,
yeah, no, you
so
know
we're
how
just
Disney Wi-Fi, you know how that goes.
Yeah. So we're just trying to figure out what kind of crazy event can they come up with, like they did in these. Can you imagine they do like they open the roof of the Rogers Center and they have someone go out on the CN Tower on the harnessed up on the thing, and they got to shoot a puck off the CN Tower to a target in the floor in the Rogers Center. Some crazy thing
Oh,
like
that'd
that.
be crazy.
That would be interesting. Unless
I
they make the
TJ.
indoor
That would be
arena
crazy.
like
Who
Metro
was it?
Convention Center.
If there's
So yeah, the convention center is going to
next
be
door, yeah.
all kind
Who
of
if there's golf
all kind of
people.
events.
Yeah, if there's golf people in the chat, there was they opened a new golf course, and the big golfer, I can't think of his name, but he tried to hit a golf ball across Niagara Falls.
Oh, John Daly.
That was John Daly.
Yep.
Because he was known to hit a golf ball that length, so they thought, let's do it across Niagara Falls, and he never did it. I think because of the moisture in the water, the ball went all funny.
Yeah.
But it was
And
they made a whole big TV promotion about it.
Yeah, and of course, I mean that would be pretty cool. I mean, because they do so many events, what if instead of hosting it at the Scotiabank Arena, they actually hosted it at Rogers Center, and instead of having just one ice surface, they built multiple ice surfaces all around the baseball field. Imagine packing like 50,000 people in for the All-Star game where you have different ice surfaces, so then each event could have its own designated little area and you don't have to wait switching around and setting up. The players can just go from ice to ice. That would be kind of funky. There's a lot of possibilities you can pull out, but it'll be interesting to see what they do. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of fun. Downtown Toronto is going to be just crazy, and
It'll
maybe
be crazy.
maybe this will be the year next year where Toronto doesn't get hosed. Oh, we lost Dallas again. Where Toronto doesn't get hosed with players not making the team. Like this year, Willie Nylander should have made the team. He didn't. Years previously, Morgan Riley should have made the team and he didn't. So maybe we'll get a little, being the host team, we'll get a little extra and be able to have some of the boys show up and partake.
There,
Um,
that's better. I turned the Wi-Fi off and back on.
oh,
I couldn't. I was missing so much of what you were saying. The signal was so bad.
oh, I was just
My
saying
apologies.
it would be nice
Disney,
if,
if you're watching, fix the Wi-Fi.
yeah, if next year's the year when Toronto actually gets the players that deserve to be at the All-Star game to go. None of these Nylander not making it,
Yeah,
Riley not making it. So we will see.
yeah. We'll see. And I might have missed it because I missed the kind of the beginning. Is the what is any update on Matthews, or is he still out for a bit yet?
I haven't heard anything on Matthews yet. I assume we will probably get an update probably Thursday since their first game back is going to be Friday.
Okay.
I assume he's still probably another
Okay.
week away.
Yeah.
Um, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here because, we often talk contracts and salaries and how at a whack they are. So I wanted to run down with you of the four major sports teams how
Yeah.
much revenue that team has made holistically last year in 2022 and what the
Mhm.
top five players make in each one, just to give some idea of how ridiculous these are. So here we go. The NFL, which is number one, overall, the NFL made $17.19 billion in revenue. Their top five players, Aaron Rodgers makes
Billion with a
50.
B.
Yeah, Aaron Rodgers makes 50 million. Kyle Murray makes 46 million. Deshaun Watson makes 46 million. Mahomes makes 45 and Josh Allen makes 43 million dollars. Okay? Crazy.
Can I just have what they make in a day? That's
Right?
that's all I need, and then I can retire to a private island. I
It's
just need what
crazy.
they make in a day.
So
That's
that's
so much money.
so
I'm
then the
hoping, TJ. I'm still hoping for the 70. I'm still hoping.
yeah, there you go. Then the MLB baseball comes in second at almost $11 billion. So quite a lot
Wow.
less than the NFL. That surprised me. Max Scherzer, 43 million. Corey Seager, 37 million. Rendon, 36 million. Garrett Cole, 36. And Mike Trout, 35.5 million. Okay. Then NBA, which is just behind baseball at 10.202 billion. Steph Curry, 48 million. John Wall, 47 million. Westbrook, 47 million. LeBron James, 44 million. And Kevin Durant, 43 million.
When we go back to
Crazy.
baseball, Vladdy Guerrero just signed a huge contract too. I mean, not that big, but he just signed a huge amount of money to the Blue Jays for
Yeah,
the
it's
power. I
crazy.
don't know how long next his contract is now, but I didn't catch that part. Just that it was like 14, 15 million. It was like a huge amount of money.
Yeah, it's nuts. Dave, what's going on, buddy? Welcome in. And then
Hey,
here's
Dave.
the NHL, right? So we talk about NFL at 17 billion, baseball at 10 billion, NBA at 10 billion. Then we come down to the NHL. Their 2022 revenue, 5.4 billion, right?
That's it?
Their top contract, I know that's it. Their top contracts, we're not talking 50 million, 45 million. Tyler Sagan currently has the top contract, 13 million a year. And Terry Panarin, 12.5 million a year. Connor McDavid at 12 million. Eric Carlson at 12 million, and Alex Barkov at 12 million. Isn't that crazy how all the other leagues are making 10 billion, 17 billion, and here's the NHL at 5, right? We're
So
going
that
from
revenue, is that tickets, t-shirts, the popcorn? Is that everything?
I guess it just says total league revenues.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm assuming it's
Okay.
what the
I'm
teams
curious
have
about that.
reported. And the
Gator,
TV
you
deal, of
hush.
course. So
Gator,
it
you absolutely hush, or I will hurt you. Well, because you think how expensive the hot dogs are at the Air Canada Center, they should be making a lot more.
yeah, time to up the but
Oh, shut up.
and Dave, that's exactly what it comes down to. Is it all comes
Yeah,
down to the TV
TV
money.
money.
That
Good call,
NFL
Dave.
gets that huge boost of TV revenue because everybody gambles, right? Everybody bets on football. Baseball comes in second because I can prep too.
I
Drops
can
the rope.
I wrote.
Baseball is a big gambling piece too. Hockey doesn't get that attention that it
No.
deserves, and part of it is you don't really hear people talking about who they picked for this game or that game, or what the over under is, or any of that stuff. Horvat with his first goal on the Islanders, the sporty guy coming in with the news
Ooh,
update.
right on.
Thank you very
Jeff,
much.
my red Olympic hat is at home. I didn't have room in the suitcase to pack it. Didn't have room in the suitcase.
There
But
you
yeah,
go.
I mean,
Well,
just look at the Super Bowl. It's one game, and look at all the bets. It's which team will win, which team will score first, which team will score last. It just which team will score standing on their head. Like there is so many
and,
things
and
to bet on at the Super Bowl.
and that's just starting in hockey because they've opened up in Canada now a lot more of the sports betting. You're starting to
Mm,
see some of that come. I don't know when the NHL's next TV deal is up, but I'm
mm,
sure you will see coming
yeah,
very soon. Um, it's going to start increasing, and it has to because the demand these players are going to have. Like we talked a couple weeks ago, Matthews is going to be looking for an extension around the $15 million mark, right?
yep.
That's crazy for a hockey player.
Get your
Um,
piggy bank out, people. Jeff, I am on vacation at Walt Disney World right now.
There you go. Yeah, and it's right. You finding the option to select hockey is so hard. If you even go,
Yeah,
forget
all day.
about gambling sites. If you just go to like ESPN.com or some of these other spots, like hockey's at the back, right? It's so far
Oh yeah.
down.
Or
When
you walk into a sports bar, it'll be football or basketball on the TV. It can be really hard to find a hockey game on something like that.
when we go down to the States, um, we still
Can't
get the
get
place I go to, we still get a newspaper. And so every morning I always open the newspaper to the sports section and look up to find the hockey. And it's better now because the Panthers have been doing a little bit better. And they're not far from where we stay, but they
no.
it's still a little box after all the college and high school sports scores. There's a
Yep.
little blurb of the NHL. So it's pretty crazy. So Cristiano Ronaldo, yeah, joined Saudi Arabian on a
Oh yeah.
2-year contract for $200 million a year.
Right, okay.
That
Oh,
is
that's a bummer,
ridiculous.
Hayden. You'll have to reschedule. The crowds haven't been too bad, but I think the Super Bowl is this Sunday, and then Valentine's Day, and then it's President's Weekend, and then the next weekend after that is the Princess Marathon, and then we're into spring break. So I think after this week, it'll be even busier. I mean, Rise has been 2 hours, Mine Train's been an hour and a half. It's all the big rides have been up there for weights.
Yeah, it's
But
gonna
it's still
get
lots of fun.
crazy.
If you have a
Well,
good plan, you can do it.
that's just it. It's all about having a plan. I was gonna take my mom to Disney World, but then but then COVID happened. Hayden, I'm
Yeah. As I
sorry.
say, hey, it has to reschedule, but yeah, I think it's gonna get busy after this week for sure.
Yeah, definitely would be worth getting out there. Connor McDavid would be making 20 plus million in New York. See, that
Probably.
would be insane. Insane if
It's
and I
insane.
agree, like he's playing in it, and I hate to say that Edmonton's a small market, but they're a smaller market. Um, you put somebody like that, and I think that's why Matthews is going to dictate, and he's going to receive a huge contract. Being here in Toronto.
I think he's
Um,
earned it. I know he hasn't been playing quite as sharp as he did last year. He's had some injuries, but he's still up there compared to a lot of the team. So I mean, I think he's saying like, you know what, I put out all this effort and I'm scoring the goals, scoring the points. You know, show me the money.
Although this year he's not scoring all the goals. It's Willie Nylander who's been scoring
No,
all the goals.
he's scoring some goals. Yeah,
Yeah.
not all of them.
Of
Yeah,
of all the years to not be the top point getter, right? It's in when you're about to go into an extension year. But they're gonna have a
yeah,
tough time, right? Because Matthews and Nylander are both going to come up for extensions at the same
yeah.
time. And it's gonna be
Yeah.
tough.
It is going to be tough. There's only so much money in the piggy bank. There's
That is
only so
true.
much
That's a
money.
good point. Anywhere on the East Coast is an advantage for sure.
Yeah,
Listen, it's
that's the
most of the
hockey
hockey
area.
markets, right? In Canada, and Canada is a little bit different though, because Edmonton and Calgary are such powerhouses. I would put them kind of just behind Toronto. Well,
They're
no,
both.
Toronto, Montreal. Then I guess you're Edmonton,
They're
Calgary,
both.
and
They're
poor
both. Are they
Vancouver.
both? Are they both
Vancouver
original
sitting there
six?
going, "What about us?"
Are they both original six? I always lose track. Or Flint, or is just the Oilers original six, or the Flint?
Here, I can make it easy for you. Do
Oh
I
my
have it on this one?
God.
Do I
Hey
have it on this
Surrey,
one? No, I don't have it on this one.
who are the original
It
six
was
NHL hockey teams?
Chicago, Toronto, Montreal, New York, Boston. Who didn't I say? I'm missing one.
Hold on.
What's up, Sam? Hey, what's going on? Welcome in. Vancouver is on the Bedard hunt. Dave, I think they have the least likely chance of picking up Bedard, which is unfortunate because I would love to see him go there being a Vancouver boy.
Boston,
Um,
Chicago, Detroit. Oh, Montreal. No, so neither of them. It was just
Chicago, I
Montreal.
think I missed. Chicago, I
Yeah,
missed on my list.
Boston, Chicago, Detroit, Montreal, New York, Toronto. Yeah, so
Yeah.
neither of the Alberta teams, but they are so serious about their hockey, especially when the two teams meet up. Forget it.
It's so true.
Forget it.
Yeah, the Bedard hunt right now, Columbus, Chicago, Anaheim, Arizona. Those are the four that have the best chances. And it's Chicago, Columbus, really, that are
Yeah.
duking it out. And God, I don't want him to go to either
They,
one of those
no,
teams.
we oh, can we well, because Toronto has to pay for Nylander and Matthews, there's no way they can afford Bedard. It's unfortunate that
Well,
they couldn't.
at an empty level contract, but yeah, there's no way.
No
Unless they
way.
did something crazy and whoever ended up with the first round pick, they
Yeah.
traded something stupid for him, but that would be
Yeah.
foolish.
Yes, I
All
can
right,
put two. We need our Nordiques back. We need our Nordiques back.
that would be
We
pretty
should,
awesome. They're
we
getting ready to come back here for the third period. Dallas, thank you again for joining us
oh,
remotely.
anytime. Lots of fun. Go hockey, go.
Go hockey, go. We'll talk to you in a little bit.
Good night, everybody. Have a good game.
All right, that is our good friend Dallas Hockey Girl. Let's get over to the game screen and let's get ready to go here in the third period. It's the Oilers, it's the Red Wings. The Oilers with a 3-2 lead, and they're going to start this period shorthanded as Evander Kane took a penalty right at the end of the second. So it is going to be power play for the Wings to start things off. So let's get the action going. Here we go. Detroit has it in their own zone. They won the face-off. It's Dylan Larkin. He's going to spin around and get this one moving. Detroit is 0 for 2 so far on the power play, looking to get back in this game. And of course, they picked up that goal right at the end of the second. So it's a 1-goal game, 3-2. Detroit setting it up in the Oilers zone, spinning it around, getting the power play established. Oilers being really aggressive on the puck here as comes across for the one-timer. That's going to go just wide. Nice play there by the Wings. Wings controlling it around. 3 Oilers going to 1 wing player. That's dangerous. They're leaving the guy wide open on the far faceoff dot. There's the pass across. Can't get it to him. Kubulik with the puck. He's going to go off the boards. It takes a friendly Oiler bounce and doesn't get to the wing on the point. Wings going to bring this one in, and they're going to have to establish the power play setup again. I can prep redeeming the freeze. There we go, getting the freeze. And you got a little robot action. I can't stand up because I got too many things here, but I'll give you a little mini robot. I feel like it's the boxing robots. Boing. So the Wing's going to bring this one all the way around. They cannot get anything established. It's going to come out again. McDavid trying to steal it shorthanded, cannot do it. Oh, and now Ryan picks it up. McDavid breaking to the net. Ryan can't hit him with the pass. Going to go back across. Here's a shot. That's going to be stopped and steered away by Husso. Rock'em Sock'em. Yeah, those Rock'em Sock'em robots were awesome back in the day. Wings trying to bring it in. They got 10 seconds left to go on their power play. Little chip shot coming in. Fogel's going to play this off the boards, and it's going to come out and down the ice. 4 seconds left to go. 18 to go in the period. Turned over. Here comes McDavid. Connor McD with the shot. That's going to go just wide. Oh, it was Foegele. Wow, did he look like McDavid coming off that puck? Here's the Wings going to pick it up. Bringing it back down the ice. Going to roll this one in. Edmonton going to knock it around the boards. Waiting there is Foegele on the half at the center line. Wings going to play it back around. Long pass. Here come the Wings stepping in. This gets knocked down by Draisaitl. He's going to get it up to Kane. Kane is going to chop this one down. Knock his block off. There you go. Kind of like Trouba. Trouba was a Rock'em Sock'em robot yesterday, taking on the Calgary Flames. Jacob Trouba lit up Nazem Kadri like crazy. That was a great hit. Wings going to dump this one down. Here come the Oilers trying to play it around. Cut off by the Wings. Wings trying to step through. Cobb is going to keep it in again. Andrew Cobb, what a great addition he's been for the Wings. Side of the net, Suter. He's going to roll it around. Back across comes to Sherratt. Sherratt's going to throw this in front. Rebound is there, and they can't put it in. The Wings coming close with a couple chances as they are back at even strength. Wings going to send this one around. Took a funny little hop there off the stanchion. Here's the Oilers with the puck. Kind of waiting as their players are exchanging. Shots are 23-18 in favor of the Wings. But it really was all Edmonton in the last period with the exception of the last few seconds. Here it comes all the way down. McDavid, Draisaitl, and Hyman, neither of them have a point yet in this game. So Detroit really is shutting down the top lines, the top players for the Oilers. Detroit back behind their own net, looking to start moving it up. Here we go. Veleno going to carry it ahead. Long pass. The Wings going to break down, and they have it chipped out. Picked up by the Oilers. Here comes Edmonton. Pass across, and they come just in on the offside. Basketball, I know, right? Is it that hard? Connor's had such opportunities. Just shoot the puck. So basketball, let me ask you, what do you get? If Connor gets his 2 shots, what do you win? I'm curious to know. You have my mind piqued. So here we go back at it. Foegele, his 7th career multi-point game or multi-goal game here today. So the Wings going to carry this one out. Bertuzzi with the puck. He's going to get cut off. Bertuzzi gets it right back. Bertuzzi's so good. Tries to get it to Larkin. Can't do it, but Larkin deflects it back to the point to Wallman. Wallman sends it in. And Campbell had to be strong there. Jack Campbell having a decent game here for the Oilers. Wings back in their own zone. Going to set it up again. Prize Picks bet Taco Tuesday entry. Nice. Well, hey, any Taco Tuesday entry is good for me. Worth $500. Sweet. Here comes Hyman. Passes it across. Quick shot by Draisaitl, and that gets knocked down. Here come the Wings. 3-on-2 the other way. 4-on-3 now. It's shaping up. The Wings trying to drive it towards the net. They can't. They're going to have to cycle it back around. Long shot. That gets intercepted by the Wings. To the point, here's a shot. And Campbell again is going to squeeze those legs tight and not let it trickle through. So the 25th shot on net for Campbell. And Desharnais has given an earful to the official. Just chewing him out. See exactly what happened there. Oh, they're not showing the replay. But I want to see what the argument was about. Why was he giving him such an earful? Of course, they're not going to show it. Campbell's been getting better. Yeah, Hayden, he has. He had a really rough start to the year. Leaf fans everywhere were saying, thank God we didn't sign him. But he's kind of settled himself down. Oilers going to play this around, trying to get it out of their own end. They can't do it. Detroit's going to keep this one in. Cycling around, coming out in front to the slot. Nice little pass. And Volino tried to chip that one in, and he just missed it. Coming back around, little collision behind the net. Wings still have possession. Oilers are sitting back a little too much. And we all know that's a very dangerous thing you can do. Playing it back around, the Oilers going to get it out. Stopped at center ice. Gator Ghost redeeming the Triton dance. Long pass coming up. We got under 14 to go, and this is going to be an icing call against the Detroit Red Wings. I'm going to come back and all the way down the ice. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us here tonight, thank you for being a part of our channel. We appreciate it. My name is Sam, and we're happy to have you here. Our next stream is going to be Friday night as the Leafs take on the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's going to be a good one. Let's see if the Leafs can actually play to their potential or if they're going to play to a lower pace. The Oilers, Draisaitl with the puck in the neutral zone. Going to play it ahead. They're going to roll it into the wing zone. Again, the dump and chase game is picking up now for both teams. They get it to the line, held in by Tyson Barrie. Barrie going to play it ahead. Here's McDavid, juking and jiving. McDavid shoots. Nice save. There you go, basketball. One shot by McDavid. You only need one more to go. Boy, every time McDavid touches the puck, it's like a new battery just got plugged in. The things this guy does on his edges are absolutely ridiculous. They're going to go to a commercial break, and I will take this time to tell you about a couple of our partner channels. First, check out our good friend Pete over on the Pete McDavid Show. He is awesome. He does basketball, baseball, a little bit of hockey, and a whole lot of Disney. So you can check him out and have a whole lot of fun over on the Pete McDavid Show. In fact, he's got two channels now. The main channel, Pete McDavid Show, and of course, Pete McDavid Show, The Deuce, his second one. He also does a lot of college basketball as well. I want to tell you about our other good friends, the Florida Park Explorers. I don't have their new graphic, but the Florida Park Explorers, they are in the Disney parks, streaming from the Disney parks almost every day, bringing you the Disney magic. And not only are they bringing you the rides, the sights, the sounds, but if you love their merch, they will do some personal shopping for you, get you what you need, and send it to you. And they've just started the new addition to their streams, Treat Yourself. You can pick up snacks from the Disney park. They'll vacuum seal it, send it out to you. So if there's something you like, probably a Mickey ice cream bar isn't a good idea. That might not travel well. But cookies, cupcakes, whatever you need, they will get it for you and ship it to you. So our good friends, the Florida Park Explorers. Murray will probably be back by then, but I want to see Wall play at least one game. You know what, Hayden? I would like to see Wall get in a game as well. I think he definitely deserves it. He's been incredible for the Marlies, so it would be awesome to see him get a chance. And they send a Dole Whip. That would be awesome. Yeah, Rosh, Matthews versus Goudreau. I hope Matthews, I don't think he's going to be back for this matchup, but hopefully they'll meet up again. Oh, you know Pete. Awesome. Yeah, Pete's awesome. He's so good at what he does. So thank you, mods, for getting the links in. Back in action in front of the net. There's a big battle going on there. McDavid controlling the puck around, has it knocked off his stick, but he's right back on there. 13 minutes to go here in the third period. It's a 1-goal game. 3-2. Went off the glass. It actually hit the mesh, and they're going to call it down. So we're going to have another face-off coming up. We love our hockey. We love our sports. And right now, I'm loving that the Oilers are ahead of the Wings. We're a couple weeks away from trade deadline day, and it is going to be super exciting to see how things fall out, where things are going to lie. So we're not going to be live during the day on trade deadline day because it takes place during the day, but we will definitely come later in the evening and talk through all the moves that are made. Now there's a little bit of rough stuff. Evander Kane, I was going to say Patrick Kane. Evander Kane is getting mixed up in there. He's throwing some punches. He's trying to get at Larkin. He's going over the top. He's throwing them. He is throwing them big time. They're wrestling him and Bertuzzi. Wrestling down. Bertuzzi has him in a headlock. Taking him down. Bertuzzi now jumps on top of him. Can't get to Kane because the linesman is there. Wow, they are really battling hard. I don't know what happened to Evander Kane, but he just lost it there.
Acknowledge me.
So they didn't actually drop the gloves and start throwing them. They were just battling it out. So we know Kane's going to go. I don't know exactly what started this. So something obviously happened because Kane just went nuts. We got a Donnybrook. Thank you, Rosh. Appreciate that. So Kane got tripped up by Sider. And then Bertuzzi comes in at Kane, as does Larkin. So then everybody starts going at Kane. McDavid trying to get in there as well. McDavid's being grabbed, as is Draisaitl. But they're staying more out of the brouhaha. So Bertuzzi and Kane are going to go. And it looks like is Sider getting the original trip as well. So we got a few penalties being handed out here. Let's see how this one breaks out. People first, hello, welcome in. Good evening. So no one really dropped the gloves to go at it. We know for sure Evander Kane is taking a penalty. Sider has taken a penalty. So the Oilers are going to come out of this, I think, with a power play. So Sider gets the tripping. The others get the roughing. So the Oilers are going to come out of this on the power play. They're 0 for 2 tonight with 2 shots. So McDavid going to send this one around. Nobody there at the point. So the Oilers going to have to backtrack and pick this one up. Sharks and Bolts and OT. Go Sharks. Love me some OT. Here come the Oilers. They're going to walk in and set this one up. Draisaitl with the puck. Going to feed it down low to McDavid. McDavid back to Tyson Barrie. Barrie to McDavid. McDavid coming in. Takes a shot. That's going to be deflected up into the mesh. Yeah, taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. Pittsburgh. Oh, we got another little conversation. Rasmussen having a little conversation with Nugent Hopkins. So Pittsburgh taking it to Colorado 2-1. That one ends in overtime. San Jose and Tampa Bay 3-3 in overtime. The Islanders 4-0 over the Seattle Kraken. That one 5.5 left in the third. Vegas is up 4-1 over Nashville, end of the second. Anaheim is currently tied 1-1 with Chicago. So let's see in the Islanders game, how many points did Horvat get with the new team? So it looks like just the goal, just one goal. Nice start there for Horvat on his new team, his 32nd goal of the year. All right, Hyman going to bring this one in, gives it to Draisaitl. Draisaitl sends it around. That's going to miss everybody. It's a race. McDavid had to pick it up. Tyson Barrie gets it over. Comes over to Draisaitl. Draisaitl to McDavid. McDavid in full stride. Spinning around. Comes to a halt. Over to Draisaitl. Back to McDavid. McDavid to the point to Barrie. Barrie. Far side. Face-off circle. Back to Barrie. To McDavid for the one-timer. And there you go. Basketball, if you're still here, you got your 2 shots. And Detroit's going to clear this one out and down the ice. Leave Connor alone. Sam, have you been to any Maple Leaf games this year? Yes, Jeff. I've been to 2 games this year. They were a lot of fun. I can't even remember who they were, who the teams were that I played. I got another game coming up in March. Here's Edmonton again. I'm going to see the Leafs and the Sabres in March, so that's going to be good. Let's see. Can I see the can I see the ones I went to? Let's see. I'm trying to see. So the Leafs and the Wings. And the Leafs and the Flames were the 2 games I went to. Foegele just missed the hat-trick goal. What a shot. Coming out in front. Nurse puts it through. So Foegele looking for the Hattie. Can't put it. Chris, come on, Detroit. Here's Detroit coming in. Shot. What a save. Glove save by Campbell. Just stones him.
Holy cow!
Wow, that was loud. Sorry about that. What a great save. So the pass coming over. Foegele with the open net. Oh, and he hits the post. He just missed it. Foegele, the hat-trick goal, the tap-in goal. And he just missed it. Saw Caps versus Sabres earlier this year. Nice. Sabres are such a good team to watch. What Tage Thompson is doing, I know he's hurt now, but what Tage Thompson is doing is just absolutely incredible. So yeah, we're going to see the Sabres in March, and that's going to be a lot of fun. So Campbell's starting to get heated up. Thompson hat-trick and Ovi with 2 goals in that game. So Dave, you got to see some nice little scoring. That's always awesome. I love when you go to a game and the stars play like stars. Yeah, Mark fighting around. Edmonton with the puck in the wing zone. 10-10 to go. Wings steal it away. With the puck, they're going to bank it off the boards. Can't get it all the way out. They get it to the line. Cody Ceci, who has not played great tonight, keeps it in momentarily. Wings going to spin this one around. Long pass, giveaway. The Oilers pick it up in their own zone. They're going to set it up. They're giving it back to Ceci. God, it makes me so nervous every time I see it go to Ceci. And Ceci's giving instructions saying, play it ahead, play it ahead. They turn it over. Here comes the Wings. Wings coming right back down. This is only a 1-goal game. In the corner, McLeod plays it up. Edmonton trying to get it out. They can't. The Wings hold it in. Oh, they almost connected in the slot. San Jose wins 4-3 in overtime. Nice. One of the other questions that was brought up to Gary Bettman during the All-Star break, I think it was Connor McDavid that raised the issue, was get rid of the 5-minute overtime, make it 10 minutes, then go to the shootout. And I kind of agree. 5 minutes is very, very short. I think 10 minutes would be awesome. So a great glove save. This one's going to hold the game at 3-2, and they're going to go to another commercial break. Certainly noticed this broadcast has had a ton of commercials. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us, hanging out here. If you are just coming in, my name is Sam. Thanks for joining us and hanging out tonight. Just wanted to let you know, just by being here and hanging out, you are earning points. You can check your points at any time by doing !points in the chat. And that will tell you what you've earned. Then you'll see the Streamlabs bot has dropped a bunch of commands. You can drop in your redemptions at any time, and that will bring up various graphics on the screen. Now there are a bunch of hidden redemptions that if you've been around for a lot of streams, you'll know some of the other commands as well. But you can feel free to use those and play with them all game long. Skunked in OT. The way it goes sometimes, my friend, the way it goes. Listen, Tampa Bay, I mean, when we talk about Tampa Bay, for me, it's all about Vasilevsky. Vasilevsky and which Vasilevsky shows up is going to dictate how that team is going to do. That's at least the way it seems to be as of late. They really are hit or miss. Sometimes they're really good. Sometimes not so much. Vasilevsky's let in some real stinkers. I didn't see that overtime goal. Was it a good goal that Tampa Bay gave up that the Sharks scored, or was it kind of cheesy? Redeem Avalanche. Oh, I don't know if I have an Avalanche one programmed in. That's a good one. I'll have to check on that one. Oh, yes, we do have an Avalanche one put in. Let me check the code. What is the code? Is it Avalanche? I have to look it up. I don't have them all at a whim. It's Avs. Redeem Avs for the Avalanche one. So if you're an Avalanche fan and you want to do that redeem, it's Redeem Avs. All right, they're back from commercial break. They're ready to drop this puck, and so am I. Let's go. We're just over 9 minutes left to go. Thank you, new subscriber, hitting that subscribe.
Let's go.
Richard coming in. Appreciate it. Thank you so very much. Making our way to 46-35. Behind the net, Sherratt's going to play it ahead. Now he gets it back. Here comes Sherratt. Long pass, a breakthrough. Here comes Detroit up the middle. They roll it in. Campbell again shuts the legs, squeezes them tight, and is going to hold that one down. And more rough stuff coming up. Costin bear hugged somebody. Nugent Hopkins, he's got the sleeper hold. He's got the sleeper hold on Hronek. Everybody's grabbing a dance partner. Desharnais is in there. Suter's got him. Nobody's dropped the gloves, but everybody's pushing and shoving. They're just shoving it away. Oh, a little face wash, a big face wash. But the face wash doesn't really work when the guy has a visor, because all you're doing is grabbing the visor. You got your $500. There you go, Trap. Nice. Trap, you got your $500. Why don't you come in for $2.99, become a channel member. Then you get all the custom emojis you can play with. What is this, wrestling? Exactly.
Oh, yeah!
So this is getting nasty. Eventually, who's going to drop the gloves? Everybody's grabbing everybody, but nobody yet has dropped the gloves and ready to square off. There we go. Another new subscriber coming in. Thank you kindly, putting us up to 35, 46, 35. There it is. Dallas remembers a command. The Hulkster is in the house. I actually forgot that one was still there. That's funny. So there's some conversations at the bench. Kane and Hronek, because the benches are side by side, Kane is standing at the edge of the bench. Him and Hronek are having a conversation. Kane with a big smile on his face, having a chuckle. 36. Oh, awesome. Thank you all so much for hitting that subscribe. So we got a couple roughings and a hooking call. So Desharnais gets a minor. So I got to see once this gets updated with all the calls. TJ, welcome back. So one of the Oilers has an ice pack on the back of his neck. So I think from all these penalties, the Wings are going to come away with a penalty or a power play this time, much like the Oilers did moments ago. So Ben Sherratt gets roughing, Costin gets a hooking, and Desharnais gets a roughing. So the roughings cancel each other out, and the hooking call is the lone call.
Pumped.
There you go, Road Warriors bringing the Avs, the Yeti to the show. We haven't seen the Yeti for a while. Here come the Wings. They're looking to tie this one up. They come across for the one-timer, and they didn't get all of it. Wings throwing in front for Larkin. He's going to tip that one just wide. And the Oilers going to clear this one out. Wings definitely getting their chances. They're definitely getting their chances. I haven't seen an ice pack in a while. I know, right? Here comes Larkin. He's going to carry this one in. Has it knocked off his stick, and the Oilers just chipped this one out. Here come the Oilers shorthanded. Ryan going to give this one across to McDavid. McDavid rolls that over in front of the net. Here come the Wings. 7.5 to go. Just about. 1 minute to go in the power play. Wings going to play this one back, and now they roll it into the Oilers zone. Not hard enough. Broberg. He's going to play this one out. Under a minute to go. Wings have it back in their own end. Taking a long look. Here comes Hronek. He's going to start to play this one up. He's watched. He's going to have to drop it back. And they turn it over. The Oilers pick it up in the neutral zone and just roll this one down. Elliott played for the Bolts tonight. Really? Interesting. So they gave Vasilevsky the night off to ice up. Back to the point coming across. Here's a shot, one-timer. And that's going to go just wide. 7 minutes to go. Time is going to start ticking fast for the Wings. They still have it in. 16 seconds to go in the power play. Working around, comes out in front of the slot. Quick shot. And there is Campbell with a beauty, taking that right in the chest. And again, another crowd comes together. So Raymond, him and Kane are kind of tied up. So they're having words. The officials are having words with everybody. Kane is going to skate away. Bertuzzi in there as well. You know, they were going at it not too long ago. So it was a great pass, a nice one-timer, and a nice save by Campbell. And Nurse just absolutely dropping the player in front of the net. Darnell Nurse, really good. Talking about Nurse, if you didn't see the All-Star game, hey, Lucas, what's going on? Just got home from the Niagara Ice Dogs game. Awesome. Hope you had a lot of fun. If you haven't seen the All-Star game, Sarah Nurse at the All-Star game put a beauty move on Shesterkin in the breakaway contest. Great little deke and put a goal in. Sarah Nurse on Shesterkin was awesome. Roland, it is certainly getting chippy. It is wild out there, but this is exciting. This is what hockey is all about. Not the chippiness, but the excitement. We love the excitement it brings to us in a 1-goal game. 5 seconds to go on the power play. Doubt anyone drops them in a 1-goal game. That's exactly. They'll wait for one more goal, right? If they score that empty netter, then everybody drops the net. Set the expectation for the next game. 6.5 to go. Detroit with the puck in their own zone. Edmonton coming, putting pressure on. Here's the Wings. Going to hit a skate. It's going to come back. They're able to get it out down the ice. So it rolls in. Edmonton picks it up in their own zone. They're going to take a look and set it up. Kulak with the puck. He's looking. His time is ticking. Detroit is running out of it. 6 minutes to go. They're going to intercept. The Wings coming in. Far side off the corner, coming around. Little wraparound backhanded by Roenick. That goes wide. Edmonton picks it up. They're going to go off the boards, try to get it to the line. They do. And Kane is going to get it out to the neutral zone. Wings going to bring it back. They're moving the puck really fast now, but they're missing all the passes. Edmonton comes. They pick it up. Another turnover. Picked up, coming out of the corner. Wings try to center. They cannot do it. It comes to Derek Ryan. Ryan's going to carry this one up. Pass across. Oilers, look out. Stepping in on the line. Kane's going to take a big hit. And the Wings pick up the puck. And they're going to go to a commercial break on the offside call. Wow. That was crazy. Crazy call. It got bumped. And it looks like another penalty actually right there is coming up. Sider going to hit Evander Kane. And another penalty is being called on that play. So we'll see what that call is going to be when they return. Wow. This game, the chippiness is definitely increasing. When we take a look at the physicality numbers, Edmonton has thrown 20 hits so far. 20. Detroit has only thrown 16. So the Oilers definitely being the more aggressive team right now when it comes to the physicality. Rylan, how's it going? I had to go through a couple Edmonton streams to find this one. Well, I'm glad I'm glad you found this one. Thanks for coming in and hanging out. We appreciate it. Thank you for finding us, and everybody new who's been coming in and finding us. Welcome. My name is Sam. This is the Samwelb12 Experience, and we call games our way. We like to have a little fun. We try and bring you a little bit of professionalism, but we goof around a lot too. And of course, just by being here, you are earning points. There's Roche bringing Carlton the Bear to the show. Welcome, Carlton. You guys have full control with the points you're earning. You can bring up graphics just like that. So if you're an Oilers fan, you could do redeem Oilers and bring up the Oilers graphic. If you're a Wings fan, you could redeem Wings and bring up the Wings graphic. And of course, Leaf fans, you know what to do. And of course, channel members, if you're a channel member, you get access to drop the logos, the team logos in the chat all night long. Roland, what's going on? Welcome in. So both teams starting to increase the pressure. They are coming through hard. The Wings definitely are bringing the skill. They've had a lot of chances, and Jack Campbell Soupy has been absolutely incredible here in the third period. He is really holding down the fort for the Oilers. The Wings have taken over the lead in the face-off percentage. They're up 53% now over the 47. So we got another call. So the Oilers going to get a 2-minute power play. Rasmussen, a little interference on McDavid, I believe it was. So Edmonton has a chance to get it back to a 2-goal game. And of course, if the Red Wings can kill us off, it only leaves them with about 3 minutes or so left in the third period to tie it up. We're at about 5 minutes at this point. Here come the Oilers. From the faceoff dot, they're going to take a shot. That's going to go wide. Back behind the net, McDavid's going to play it down to the point. Tyson Barrie taking a look. Going to go across far side. Back to Barrie. Barrie looking for McDavid. McDavid doesn't take the one-timer. Back to Barrie. Barrie doesn't shoot either. Barrie to McDavid. McDavid downloaded Draisaitl. Draisaitl coming around. He's going to play it back to Barrie for the one-timer, and that's going to hit a leg and get knocked down. But the Oilers maintain the rebound. They're keeping the pressure on. Back to Barrie. Tyson Barrie up to McDavid. McDavid walking out from the side. Rolls it in front. McDavid gets it back. Oh, little toe drag. McDavid in Gretzky's office. He's familiar there. Gets it to the point to Barrie. Out front. Quick shot and they score. Edmonton puts it in. Wow. What a goal by the Oilers. Putting it through Ryan Nugent Hopkins. He's going to bury this one. Best third period team. Let's go. The Oilers, they are doing it. My goal video, it's frozen, so it might just pop up any minute. Don't be alarmed. But what a play. What a play. They just absolutely exploded there. Everything's freezing up here. There we go. It was a little delayed. My computer had to think for a minute. All right, we are back in action, and we got the goaltender mixing it up. So the Oilers going to get a penalty. Barrie McDavid assisted on the goal. It's a 4-2 game, but we got a delayed penalty coming up to the Oilers. The Wings have pulled the goalie. It's a delayed penalty. Here come the Wings. Bringing it down. They're going to set it up. 3:50 to go and counting. Larkin can't grab the puck. The Oilers touch it up, and they're going to call this one down. So it looks like Nurse is going to get the call. So Detroit. So it's a cross-checking call. It's going to be Costin. Costin is going to get the cross-checking call. He's going to go to the box. And it was interesting, as the goaltender was leaving the net to head to the bench, he kind of ran in and throws a hit to Derek Ryan. So Husso very easily could have got a penalty there himself. So let's see what Detroit can do on the power play. Can they turn this one around themselves? Quick shot, that hits a leg. Back to the point. Detroit setting it up from the faceoff dot. Trying to work it back. Edmonton's going to knock it off the stick. Detroit maintains the possession. Coming around the far side. Back to the point. Sider going to go down deep. Perron sends it across. They had it. He should have shot. Sider shoots. That hits a leg. Edmonton, great job covering for the goaltender as he was caught out of position. Perron across, trying to feed it. Give and go. They can't connect. Wow. Edmonton playing solid penalty kill hockey here. And now they're going to pull the goalie. So we're going to have a 6-on-4. Is that what I'm hearing? 1, 2. I only see 5. So it's not 6-on-4 yet. Janmark coming across. Detroit. Far side to Larkin. Larkin takes the shot. And that's going to be deflected off the crossbar and out of play. With just under 3 minutes to go, there's still a minute left in the Detroit power play. They need a break. I wonder if it's illegal to shoot those birds. Someone let me know. So this is a great, great game. We're in for one heck of a finish. Thank you all for being here. 2:53 to go. So there was an announcement. There's a timeout for the Red Wings. So timeout for the Red Wings. They're going to give their players a break, and then they're going to draw up a play. So it's going to be interesting. You're down by 2 with 2:53. There's a minute left in the power play. So do you play out the power play 5-on-4, try and score, and then pull your goalie for the last minute? Or do you pull the goalie now and go 6-on-4? I think you got to go 6-on-4. That would probably be the coaching play. Let's see what the Wings decide to do. Yep, so they are going to go 6-on-4. Wings have pulled the goalkeeper. So Husso on the bench. It's going to be a 6-on-4. Jeff bringing out the blues, the doggy, the dog pound. Gator Ghost, some love for the Preds. It's an empty net, and the Oilers, it's a scramble draw. The Wings fighting for it. But the Oilers have it. The Oilers clear it out. What a play. The Wings knock it down out of midair. They have possession. Sider just gobbled that puck right up. Here comes Larkin. Larkin's going to bring this one in. It's a 6-on-4 for the Wings. And they turn it over. And the Oilers send it the length of the ice. And this is going to go in the empty net. Not what the Wings wanted. Evander Kane gets the last laugh. He's going to be the one who puts it in the empty net. And thank you, subscriber, for coming in, putting us 3 away from 46-40. Much appreciated. So that's going to go the distance. Evander Kane is going to make this a 5-2 game. And this game has been super close all night long. So the score definitely does not represent what a tough game this has been. So here it comes all the way down the ice. Detroit, they have 2 minutes to go. You think they're going to score 3 goals? Probably not. Coming all the way down. I'd have to check on that Redeem Flames. I'm not sure offhand. But I'll take a look for next stream. So Kulak is going to get the assists on there. Coming in. I Can Prep with the super sticker with the thumbs up. Thank you, I Can Prep. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you so much for the super sticker. Guy's kind of cute. The big pair with the big thumb up. Thank you, I Can Prep. Big chat hype for I Can Prep. Can't speak tonight. Here come the Oilers with the puck. They're going to look to run this out. 1.5 minutes to go. Oilers going to chip this one in. Down the ice, they're going to give chase. In the corner, turning it around. Long pass, wing steal. Here come the Wings. Wings trying to put something together. Coming down in the corner. Going to be knocked out and all the way down. Detroit coming back to pick it up. All right, Jeff, buddy, we'll see you real soon. 1:03 to go. You know what that means.
Last minute of play in this period.
Last minute to go. And the Oilers are going to steal. The Oilers going to bring it down. Little fancy deking there by Fogle. Fogle still really ticked that he didn't get that hat-trick goal. He had the chance to do. This is going to come all the way down the ice. Edmonton picking it up. The chippy stuff has gone away as they're just running out the clock here. Back across to Tyson Barrie. Barrie going to go around the net. Going to play it ahead to Fogle. Fogle. He comes up. McLeod bringing it in. It's going to come all the way back out of the zone. So the Oilers just kind of playing a little catch, knocking the puck, just trying to keep it on the Wings end of the ice. Here comes Detroit with the puck. 15 seconds to go. Quick shot. And Campbell's going to knock that one down with the blocker. Edmonton's going to chip it ahead. And here come the Oilers with 5 seconds to go on the clock. It's going to be the length of the ice. No icing calls. The Oilers beat it out. And there we go. The horn goes, and we got a brawl at center ice. Right at center ice as the horn goes. Kulak. And who is that? Fabry. Kulak and Fabry, they dropped the gloves, but they were in a wrestling hold. So no punches were thrown. They were in a hold. And that's going to do it. No point in fighting after the horn goes. So the next time these guys meet up, we will see what the case is going to be. So big win for the Oilers. Huge win for the Oilers. They're going to pull this one out. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time.
And now, the 3 stars of the game.
3 stars for tonight's game. Oh, let's see. We got to look around or taking a look at the stat sheet. Do. He got 1 point here. These guys got 1 point. So you know what? We're going to give Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Ryan Nugent Hopkins, star number 3. He had a goal and an assist. 2 points, was a +1, 4 shots on net in 20 minutes of play. Star number 2, we're going to give it to Jack Campbell. Campbell really kept them in this game. And star number 1 is going to go to Warren Foegele. Foegele, 2 goals. He ended up a +1, 4 shots, 3 hits, all in 13 minutes of play. So Foegele gets star number 1. Now the total stats, let's see if they match the TV stats. Oh, they gave Campbell 3, Broberg 2, and Foegele number 1. So we matched on Foegele, and Campbell we had in there, but Broberg did have a good game, but was not up on my list. All right, here are the overall stats of the game. 28 shots for the Oilers, 33 for the Red Wings. Red Wings take it 51% to 49%, so almost equal in the face-off circle. 1 for 4, the Oilers go on the power play. 0 for 5 are the Wings. 20 hits for the Oilers, 16 for the Wings. The Oilers with 11 blocks, 9 for the Wings. Your goal scorers, Tyler Bertuzzi opened it up, his 2nd from Raymond and Larkin. Then Ryan McLeod, his 9th from Broberg and Kane. Then Foegele, his 6th from Nugent Hopkins. Foegele, his 7th from Desharnais and Broberg. Then Velino, his 7th from Sider and Wallman. Then in the 3rd, it was Ryan Nugent Hopkins from Barrie and McDavid, and Evander Kane from Kulak in the empty net. And that is your scoring. Taking a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, it is Vegas 4-1 over Nashville. About 7 minutes left in that game. And we got a freeze. Lucas dropping the freeze. There you go. Anaheim 2-2 with Chicago at the end of the 2nd. 2-1 Pittsburgh over Colorado in OT. San Jose 4-3 over Tampa Bay in OT. And the New York Islanders with the newly acquired Bo Horvat 4-0 over the Seattle Kraken. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out tonight. It was a great game. We had a lot of fun. We'll see you on Friday for the Leafs and the Columbus Blue Jackets. Until then, be good, and we'll see you real soon. Good night, everybody.